Hello everybody and welcome to the pitch competition. My name is Nazaret and I will be presenting this panel. First of all, thank you to everybody to being here and to present your ideas. And let's start with the students' pitch competition. The first of all is SOS Cons 3D. You will have 3 minutes for presenting, and then the jury can ask questions for 2 minutes, okay? Okay.
Hi, my name is Anju Lopez. I would like to present my company, SOS Cons 3D. Okay. The industry has evolution with, from construction with people to construction with robots. But okay. The industry has evolved evolution in construction from people with robots, but evolution in industry construct hasn't actually not evolved. The 3D printing is process construction to make layer by layer. If planets like Mars, they are planning construction, build a complex infrastructure, because why don't we use this technology for construction or build home for disaster zones? The materials we will use is incorporate residues, other industry like as construction residue, fiber recycle, tires, or plastic waste. The business model is divided into parts. The first, sales customers, and the second one, we will construction with sales benefits or support or foundation or governments. 3D machines are easy for transportation. Invest is divided into parts. The first year, initial invest is 30,000, and the second 1 year is 250,000 euros. The invest is used compute, website, salary, training, basic infrastructure, etc. This project support in 3 objectives: sustainable development. The first, industry innovation and infrastructure, reduce inequalities, and sustainable cities and communities. Thank you.
Hello? Okay. Thank you very much for your presentation. Does anyone has any question? No? Okay, so let's give a big applause to SOSCONS 3D. And the next presentation is from Study Spanish Web.
Hello, my name is Francisca Carmona Navarro. Study Spanish web promoter, an online school that integrates personalized attention with technology. Look at John. He is looking for a flexible and safe way to learn Spanish online. There are options on the internet, platform, app, and other tools. But he needs immediate attention, accompaniment, answer to all his doubts with classes that are adapted to his level, suitable materials and constant attention. Currently, the most popular platform and apps such as Preply, Italki, Duolingo offer Spanish class, but Young wants some tools that can help with her learning when he has time or when he don't work, for example. So, Study Spanish Web wants to offer Young warm and personalized environment with individual attention and using collaborative and gamification tools, building motivating learning spaces. After testing my prospective students, professionals, and people that are interested in learning Spanish, and attending to the result of my interviews, and after analyzing the landing page on Facebook and LinkedIn, I must develop a product with this characteristic. Gamification, interactive activities, artificial intelligence for creating content, virtual reality, flexibility, using mobile learning, scalability about content, affordable prices, personalized and professionalized teaching, group and individual classes. My business model. Payment per subscription, courses and classes in Spanish. Payment per subscription, courses and classes, pay per use, workshop, tutoring, and downloadable. At the moment, I have my own website. I'm creating content for the school. I have paid data protection and software service. I will need investment to improve the quality of the service and to finance a marketing campaign. I am sure that Study Spanish well will help John with his goal. New times, new ways of learning. Gracias.
Thank you very much for your presentation. And does anyone has any questions? No, so everything was clear. Thank you very much. And let's move forward with the next startup, which is Ritmo y Raíces.
Good morning. My name is Jesus Rodriguez. I am a student at the University of Jaén, and I am here to put into context one of the main problems that the society suffers today, rural depopulation. It is estimated that by 2050, nearly 68% of the world population will reside in urban areas. In In Spain, according to data from the National Institute of Statistics, more than 18% of the Spanish municipalities have a few that 1,000 inhabitants, reflecting the magnitude of the problems. Some of the many problems caused by rural depopulation are loss of economic fabrics, disappearing local businesses, and lack of investment, which in turn reduce job opportunities, environmental impact, for example, through the proliferation of forest fires. Solution: to increase the number of inhabitants in rural depopulation areas, I will opt for organize a music festival which will be accompanied by a small market where the cold habitant will explain to the young people moving to the area the importance of activities carried out in the region, as well as the different products produced there. Many objectives. 1. Increasing the rural population. We want these young people to know the municipalities where the festival is held, with the aim of returning with the family or friends on the day which the festival is not held. 2. Boost the economy through tourism, with rural houses and local products and festival. And 3. Lack of knowledge of local products. Give visibility to these products with the aim of increasing their marketing. Problem is solved. 1. Rural depopulation. Stopping to decrease in population. How? Promoting the creation of rural houses in the area and fostering the local economy. 2. Economy opportunities. Creating new sources of income with festival products and rural houses. And 3. Lack of knowledge of local products. Spreading the benefits and value. Expected benefits: population growth, increasing the number of residents and inhabitants of rural municipalities; economy development, increasing the sale of products and tourism; and culture, greater knowledge and appreciation of local products and tradition. Implementation strategy: planning, security funding, from sponsors and grant and meeting objectives, activities, live music, free market, workshops, promotion and marketing, use of social media, collaboration with influencers, and logistics in coordination, security, etc. Initial investment for basic infrastructure such as toilet, parking, remuneration of artists and support staff, sound and stage equipment, etc. We hope to generate income through ticket sales for the festival, sponsorships and subsidies, and sell at the street market. And finally, Return Roads is a unique opportunity to revive our rural areas, promote local culture, and generate new economic opportunities. With this project, we can transform the life of many communities. Thank you.
Thanks for your presentation. Has anyone a question, thoughts, maybe some ideas? No? Everything was perfect. Thank you very much. Let's continue with the next startup, which is Atajo.
Hola, vale. Atajo is an automated platform that helps entrepreneurs turn their dreams into reality by offering them validation, networking, and access to funding. I am Marcelo Sevillano, and today I'm going to tell you how Atajo dreams to create and help entrepreneurs turn their dreams into reality. Oh, sorry. Days back, I was on the bus coming back from university, and I leaned against the window And suddenly an idea came to my mind that, in my opinion, could help us colonize Mars. I spent many days thinking about it, but soon realized that I didn't know where to start, I didn't have money to build a rocket, and didn't know anyone who could guide me. After that, I was searching for a way to solve these problems. After that, I was searching for a way to solve these problems, and I needed to find a solution that could help me build quickly a business, find accessible capital, and find someone that could help me get accessible capital, and who will support me on my journey, sorry. After that, I decided to put the idea of colonizing Mars aside and focus on a problem that millions of people around the world, just like me, face. That is how Atajo was born, an AI-powered automated platform that helps entrepreneurs turn their ideas into a reality. You don't have to be an expert to know that we are in the golden age of entrepreneurship. After some research, back days, I found out that the back year was more than $186 billion were invested in startups, and more than $45 billion were invested by entrepreneurs themselves, and all was just in Europe. In addition, more than 100,000 investors were investing in startups, and more than 100 investors were funding projects. So this all sounded great, but how was I make money with Atajo? I designed 4 business lines. First, we support entrepreneurs by investing in their ideas with a long-term return in mind. Second, we connect clients with investors from where we take a small percentage from the transaction. Third, we offer paid packages with features that make the user's journey easier. And finally, we provide visibility to advertisers within the app. This all sounded great, but wait a second. Did something like Atajo already exist? No. I was not going to colonize Mars, but I was going to revolutionize entrepreneurship forever. So the next step was to get to work. So now there are 3 of us, two experts in artificial intelligence and app development, and me. We know exactly what path we need to follow to achieve our dreams and help millions of people worldwide. Atajo was born from a problem in entrepreneurship and dreams to help millions of people fulfill their dreams. Atajo dream, create, and enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation. Any question for the audience? No? Thank you. Let's move with the next startup, which is Mel Advisor. Okay. Here she is.
Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Carla Marcos Vázquez, and I am very grateful for the opportunity that Startup Ole brings me to present my personal project, Mel Advisor. Well, Mel Advisor is an Android app based on a convolutional neural network, or CNN for short, which allows the user to screen their dermatological lesions for malignant melanoma. Here you can see some of my main goals. The first one was, of course, to build a CNN that was simple to use and yet effective, and could be used by people with no prior medical knowledge to screen themselves for this melanoma. Of course, I also wanted to raise awareness about the importance of a quick and early diagnosis of this kind of dermatological lesions, as not many people know about them, and the rate of mortality is very high if not caught early. Okay, so how does it work? Well, as I have said already, Mel Advisor is based on a convolutional neural network. And this functionality is based on the well-known ABC test, which is the most effective way nowadays to screen for a melanoma. It is based on the visual characteristics of a melanoma, such as the form, color, or size. What Mel Advisor does is it breaks down the images into a mathematical matrix with values based on the color of each byte. Then it compares this matrix from the image to some example matrix that had been given to it during training, as you can see. Very well. So, the development of Mel Advisor. First of all, Mel Advisor is, well, I have created Mel Advisor myself, utilizing different coding languages, such as, for example, Python, for the creation of the convolutional neural network, or Java and Kotlin for the creation of the app. In total, Mel Advisor has more than 3,500 completely original working lines of code that I have built myself from scratch. And here in the graphics, you can see how the algorithm of the CNN has improved by the training, by utilizing the gradient descent algorithm that you can see here. If you have any questions about it, you can ask me later. And well, this is the first version of Mel Advisor's UI. As you can see, the image can be taken either directly from the camera or loaded from the image gallery of the phone. Then the app will scan the image, and it will give you two possible outcomes. Either it can be a melanoma or a nevus, and depending on the outcome, it will give you advice. For example, if it is a melanoma, you will be directed to a doctor to take a look at it, and if it is a nevus, you will, of course, also be recommended to go see a doctor in case you've got any questions, and you will be given some other advice for prevention. And well, my goal for the future of this app is, first of all, to try and improve the algorithm of the CNN utilizing new image databases. Then I would also like to improve the UI and add some new characteristics, such as, for example, dynamic scanning utilizing a video, or, for example, adding it to other operating systems, as right now it only works on Android. Then I will also like to spread the use of Mel Advisor amongst the general public, which is, you know, the target public for this app, but also amongst health professionals. And with this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have got any questions, of course, you can ask me. And here you can see a QR code that will take you to the Mel Advisor's GitHub page that also contains the download of the app. It's an APK and works for Android devices. And I want to say one little thing else. Okay, here I've got some printed QR codes for whoever wants to scan them. And if you want, you can also approach me to see how the app works on my own mobile phone, as I've got it installed already. And yep, that's it.
Thank you so much. It was very interesting. I think someone has a question.
Ah, okay. Yeah, 1 sec. I'll take that back. Okay. 1 sec. There we go. Okay, so the images have been obtained from two public databases of images. One of them is PH2, and the other one is HouseAge, which have been, well, widely known for this kind of project. They are all, of course, public use, so they are exactly made for this kind of thing. And I would also like to get some more databases in the future so I can try to continue improving the algorithm of the CNN. Of course, as nowadays I have almost used all of the images of melanoma that there were on those databases. More than 4,000, images. I think it was 5,871 images. And they have been spliced between some images for training and then some others for validation, as of course the training cannot be completed without seeing that the accuracy is real. Any other? Yep. Okay.
More questions? No? Okay. So thank you very much. And let's continue with the next startup, which is HelpApp.
Hola a todos, soy Nuria, fundadora de HelpApp. En primer lugar, quiero pedir disculpas porque sé que esto debería de hacerlo en inglés, pero mi nivel es más spanglish que otra cosa y quedaba mejor en español. Pero bueno, prometo hacerlo ameno y aprender mejor el idioma. Bueno, os cuento. Yo siempre he tenido padres más mayores que mis amigos. Mi padre, Luis, tiene 76 años, ya no conduce, pero él sigue queriendo ir al campo a ver sus olivos cada semana. Como somos de Jaén, imaginad lo importante que es eso. ¿Qué pasa? Que yo, entre el trabajo y el ritmo de vida, a veces no lo puedo acompañar. Y fue cuando ahí pensé, aquí falta algo. Y creo que esto a mí no me pasa solamente. ¿A quiénes de vosotros no le ocurre que tiene un Luis en su familia que necesita ayuda y no puede estar ahí para echarle una mano? En España, el 20% de la población, más de 9 millones de personas, son mayores de 65 años. Y la cosa no queda ahí. Se prevé que en 2033 pase a ser un 25%. Además, hay 2 millones de hogares españoles en los que vive una persona mayor sola, por lo que el apoyo y la conexión son más necesarios que nunca. Y bueno, a esto se le suma que ellos quieren vivir en sus casas de forma autónoma. La esperanza de vida cada vez es mayor, pero con la baja natalidad que hay, pues a veces se sienten solos y necesitan apoyo. Y esto es lo que nosotros queremos solventar. Nosotros somos HelpApp, estamos aquí para poner en contacto a personas mayores como mi padre con profesionales que quieren ofrecer su ayuda puntual o recurrente. ¿Que necesitas compañía para ir al médico o para echar una partida de ajedrez? Ahí estamos nosotros. Todo de forma segura, tecnológica desde tu móvil y de forma cómoda y rápida. Nuestro modelo de conexión es a través de peer-to-peer. De esta forma, la familia y la persona mayor puede encontrar apoyo fácilmente. También contamos con un sistema de suscripción para los profesionales. Así todos ganan. La persona mayor encuentra ayuda y el profesional pues, puede llegar a más personas. Cuando nos pusimos a buscar soluciones, nos dimos cuenta de que la mayoría de opciones se centran en la dependencia o en necesidades muy específicas. Nosotros queremos cambiar eso, queremos ser cercanos y flexibles y estar ahí para las pequeñas cosas del día a día. Y además todo gestionado de manera tecnológica. Hemos recorrido un buen camino, con pequeños pasos pero firmes. Nuestro primer MVP fue nuestro pueblo, algo muy sencillo pero que nos sirvió de mucho para aprender. Ahora estamos a punto de sacar una versión más tecnológica y completa, que por cierto estamos en los últimos días de nuestra campaña de crowdfunding con el Banco Santander, por si le queréis echar un vistazo desde nuestra web HelpApp.es. Y bueno, aunque el equipo es pequeño, somos muy trabajadores y estamos aquí para haceros la vida más fácil. Nuestros objetivos son aumentar nuestra comunidad, incrementar las funcionalidades que tiene HelpApp y que el equipo crezca. Y bueno, muchísimas gracias por escucharnos. Vamos a estar en el stand de la Universidad de Jaén de 12 a 2 por si tenéis alguna consulta o queréis saber más del proyecto. Y no olvidéis que con ayuda todo es más fácil. Uy, me he pasado.
¿Alguna pregunta?
Thank you very much for your presentation. Let's move forward with the next startup, which is Fresco.
Hello, good morning, everyone. We are Fresco and Heritage and Listening, and we are going to give you life. We have a big problem in the province of Jaén. More of the 50% of the cities are included in the empty Spain. People is going out from Jaén, and we want to set up these people in the province. What solution we have? Our solution is creating high-level events combining all the heritage and culture from the province of Jaén, making events like a travel through the five senses. Maybe you can be in a palace of a castle, listening to orchestra, tasting dishes from Jaén, admiring an art exposition. And that's possible because we have a growing market opportunity where we can include the artificial intelligence, which is so evolving and helping us in this cultural market nowadays. In our idea, we include as key partners public institutions, private investors, and cultural sector professionals, including our public or customers, public and private institutions too, music, art, cultural festivals, and cultural companies also. How we could through or launch this information through the internet, like an application, information and publicity in the websites, internet. Our needs could be, or would be better said, material, music material, machines, engineering for the sceneries, for the events, and the salaries also of the people. But these could be paid with incomes from the ticket selling, public grants, private investments, and sponsorship. These are our main competitors right now and nowadays in the cultural scenery: to Set Agency, Biturda, and to Event. You have now to choose one of your fighters. But now, we are your fighter. In Fresco, we could sell or give you culture, architecture, gastronomy, heritage, but what we want is to give you life, is to give you moments with your own, with your family, with people you carry. And that's what culture and heritage does, to give you life. Well, sorry. And now this is our team. Daniel García Caro is the orchestra director and music teacher in the SCM in Malaga. Francisco Bermudo is a baritone singer. He's vocal coach and singing professor in the province of Jaén. And me also, that I am a biologist and I'm a student of the University of Jaén. And now, we are waiting you at Fresco. Are you ready to join us? Create culture, create life. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Thanks for your presentation. Any questions for the audience? No? Everything was clear. Thank you very much. And let's continue with the last startup of the student speech competition, which is Biodaiverse. Okay.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Victor. Hello? At Biodaiverse, we are changing the way we monitor biodiversity by using technology. Biodiversity loss is one of the biggest problems nowadays, and it impacts directly our economy. And this is why regulations are increasing and pushing companies to monitor their impact in biodiversity. So the problem we have identified is that these methods are inefficient, manual, and cannot scale. We have designed a cloud platform that solves all these inefficiency by using catch technology like artificial intelligence to process data or Internet of Things to get the data from the field. In that way, we reduce cost, time for companies, and the most important thing, it is scalable. Our business model is based on a SaaS with this platform, and we add to that add-ons of a specialized service to adapt to different client and projects. That is our team. It is led by my partner, Jesus, and me. We have a strong background in technology industry and specialize in biodiversity projects. And we also have a strong network of researchers and advisors that support us in different areas. Our market is huge because regulation applies to every kind of sectors. So it goes from major industry like energetic, solar, aeolic, going through environmental consulting or public service. And our solution fit to all these sectors. We are consolidating our marketing and sales strategy. That is why we are here today presenting. This year we have started with several pilot projects in Spain and one in UK. We have validated already our product. So we are now ready for the next stages that are to expand, to scale our product, and our aim is to do it internationally. Today we are looking for strategic partners, people with a lot of expertise in mainly in the major industries we are looking for to expand, like solar, aeolic, or construction companies. Thank you very much for your time, and we are open to talk to you here this day. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Does anyone has any question? No? Okay, so that's the end of the student speech competition. I remember that the jury that select that slot has to vote on the formula. And also I have a QR for that one that want to vote. Okay. And let's continue with the next vertical, which is biotech and e-health. And let's give a big applause to M2Sensors S.
Thank you very much. My name is Marian Kiriak. I'm the founder of M2Sensors company. Okay. I will talk about our product, Therminer Detect, that was created in order to detect termites. Yes, these small insects that are also known as silent invaders or silent destroyers, because they invade your home in silence and destroy everything made of wood or cellulose. But you maybe know that from more than 3,000 different species of termites that are in the world, only 6% of them are harmful. However, are generating more than $60 billion worth of damage every year. And the only way that we have in order to reduce this damage is to detect them in time, in the incipient phase of the plague, and exterminate them. But the commercial products that we have in the market can detect, but are detecting late. Because the main products are based on baits or portable devices. If you use baits, we need to attract the termite inside of the bait, because we detect only when the termites are inside of this bait. And if you use portable devices, we need to use a technician, a specialist, with this equipment, and we detect only in that precise moment when the technician are using this equipment inside of the building. So we can detect, but we detect too late, not as fast as we want. That's why from M2Sensor we have created Thermidetect product that is an IoT product that is detecting the micro-vibration made by termites when are eating the wood. We don't use any kind of baits because we detect at the distance. And also, it's a real-time monitorization and remote monitorization. Our product was tested with different kind of material and different kind of insects, not only termites. And we have our own algorithm based on artificial intelligence. We have different kind of prices. These are around 242 euros per device for distributors and 2 euros per month for maintenance. We have started the commercialization this month. We have sold some devices, and we expect to achieve the United States market in the next 2 years. That for this, we need an investigation for 150,000 euros, mainly for marketing and legal protection of the equipment. Okay? And if you want to see our equipment or test it and talk with us, please visit our stand. Thank you very much. Yes?
Hello, Marian. First of all, congratulations. It looks very, very nice. I have a quick question. Your sensors are all like connected by a wire, or are they Bluetooth? Because otherwise, if you have to put them in the building, it's going to be a little messy. ¿Están conectados por cable o por Bluetooth?
Okay. Yes. For now, this version is working by Wi-Fi, okay? Because we transmit also the entire audio register. Okay, it's not possible to use GPRS or LoRa, for example. Okay, so we decide to use Wi-Fi because each home has Wi-Fi connected.
Okay, but no wires.
No wires. The next version will be with wires for industrial or home devices, like to interconnect with another kind of networks. Okay, this version is only wireless.
And your target is more industrial or habitat, or like the people, like the buildings where the people live?
Our clients for now are pest control companies. Okay, and their clients are their, I don't know how to say it.
Whatever the clients are.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, thank you for the presentation, very nice. I think the idea is good and the product looks something, I mean, surprising. We were not expecting expecting something like this. Some question. You put in the previous page, if you can go 1 second, in the previous slide. Yeah, thank you. No, the next one, exactly. Question here, is this income, your current income, is the forecasting one?
It's all money that we spend till now.
Okay, but the income, this 441,000, is for 2024, for 2023, or for the future?
No, from the start of the company.
Ah, okay. Okay, in general, okay. And the financial needs, this is the round that you are doing, like 150,000.
Exactly. We need 150,000 euros because we need to achieve the United States market, and we need to make some commercial activities, do marketing, and to start to pay the patent in each country where we want to protect. And we have initiated the process, but it's an international process with 3 years, I think, or that we have as deadline to present it in each country.
Okay. Just one comment, I don't want to monopolize, but to go to US, don't you think that perhaps it's better to grow first big? Because the common issue with the startups is when they try to go to US, it's a difficult market. It's an amazing market, but...
With organic food. Also, we have two important mentions that we have IFS food and global gap. That means a lot in R&D department. What makes us different, what makes La Vendita different, first of all, we run the largest aloe vera farm in the whole Europe. We also think and we believe in sustainable, so that's why we give a second life and we give like a zero waste values to our company, not only to our company and other startups that we are creating in our business group, also in the food industry in Don Benito, Extremadura, and obviously in whole Spain. And also, we have to say that 100% of our ingredients are organic and 19% of them are made at home, at our facilities. As I said before, we are in Don Benito, in Extremadura, in very, very, very near Don Benito small village that is Hernán Cortés, and this is our farm. I'm gonna explain a little bit more about what's the process to create La Vendita products. It's important to say that those are our facilities, but we believe in science, and that's why we have a very complex and very big lab where our R&D department are working every day. Okay, 3 steps, very simple, how La Vendita works. First of all, our greenhouse. We have rainwater reserve, as you can see here in the top. We collect the water rain, and with that, and the biomass heating systems and humidity sensor, also with photovoltaic panels, we create a sustainable greenhouse. Here, we can grow, we can plant our aloe vera plants the whole year. Summer or winter, it doesn't care. We can do it the whole year. Second step, the biofactory. As I said before, we are working every day with our R&D department, and we collaborate also with big institutions, universities, and prestigious centers as IFS, Food, and Global Gap. As I said, with the greenhouse, we have also photovoltaic panels for our biofactory. And that's a thing that I really love about La Vendita, is that we give a second life to our products in both ways. For example, we collect, you know, the olives, las olivas los conocemos todos, ¿verdad? The olives, so we take the stone of the olives, cogemos los huesos de aceitunas, and we heat it, we burn it, los calentamos, los quemamos, y con esto creamos energía. And with that, we create energy. And also, with the things that we don't need from the leaf of aloe vera, we do organic fertilizer to other startups that we are creating, as rayon breath. Step 3, finally, we have the products. As I said before, we have in the food industry, but important supply food. We have aloe vera juice, we have aloe vera infusions, aloe vera hand cream and in cosmetic, but we are creating new products almost every month to improve our cosmetic part. And finally, our aloe vera leaf, that we have some of them in our stand that you can visit after if you want. Now we are selling, of course, in Spain, we are selling in UK, we are selling in Denmark, and also in Macedonia. We don't have limits, and we are here not looking for money. We are looking just for business partners and investors. People who believe in La Vendita, and people who can open our mind a little bit more. It's difficult, but I'm sure that you guys can. Open your mind, open new markets, and why not? Let's change the future of aloe vera, and let's change the future of the health market. Remember that the main proposal of La Vendita is to take care of the health of our customers. That's all. I don't know if you have any question. I will be here for you. Thank you very much.
Any question for La Vendita? One question.
Hi. My question is, do you work with transgenic plants, or have you thought to to work with transgenic plants?
Why not? Now we are focusing aloe vera, but we have all the medicine culture of plants. We are open to new things, to new markets, and as I said, we run the largest farm of aloe vera, but if you have any proposal to us to bring new markets or to maybe search new ways to improve the health of our customers, we are open, of course, to work it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any more questions? No? Okay, so thank you very much for your presentation. And let's continue with Two Eyes Vision.
Hello, everyone. I'm waiting for the slides. I could start without slides. So, should I start? Well, I'm Carlos Dorronsoro. I'm very happy to be here because I studied physics just 2 minutes from here. I'm based in Madrid now, but it's great to be here today. And also my co-founder, Susana Marcos, she studied physics in the same place, although we didn't meet there. We are both of us are scientists. We used to work for Civic, the Spanish National Research Council. We're scientists, but now I have left science to lead this project, this Two Eyes Vision, and we do disruptive technologies and disruptive products in the field of ophthalmology. And I think I should wait for the slides. Should I? Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, great. So as I said, we're developing disruptive products based on science in the field of ophthalmology. We're working on cataracts and presbyopia. Those are the most prevalent ocular conditions, and In the surgical correction of these conditions, the surgeon replaces the crystalline lens of the eye with a very small plastic lens and intraocular lens. And this is the most common surgery in the world, in all hospitals. There are like 30 million surgeries every year. And there are many lenses. There are more than 100 lens combinations, and each lens provides a very different visual experience, and not all of the patients tolerate all of the lenses. In fact, if the patients had the chance to try different lenses, each patient will have a different preference. So the conversation between the doctor and the patient is very difficult because these lenses, the vision provided by these lenses, are very difficult to explain and are also difficult to understand. And the doctor tries to imagine if the lens will be a good, if the patient is a good candidate for a lens, but at the same time, the patients are very worried because this will determine their vision for the rest of their life. So we have developed Symphys Gecko, and it's a revolutionary technology for a personalized experience of premium intraocular lenses. And it is a device that we have developed, and is programmable, see-through, binocular, head-mounted, and wireless. It is important to understand that it is not software for virtual reality. It's a new device providing a real visual experience and allows patients to see the real world with a wide field of view. So it's a very natural visual experience, and as it is programmable, the surgeon can change the vision of the patient and simulate different lenses in just 5 minutes. This device is compliant with regulatory standards in key markets. We have freedom to operate in Europe, in the US, and UK, Korea, and the clinics will buy it because it improves patient satisfaction, it reduces complaints, and it makes the clinic more profitable. And the doctors can use it in combination with any clinical test. It has been scientifically validated in 25 scientific articles, and we have 5 patent families, and it has been tested in thousands of patients. Compared to other visual simulators, it has superior features because it has been designed for the clinic, not for R&D. We're a very motivated team of people, not only scientists and engineers, but also people in business and sales. We have facilities in Madrid where we manufacture, and also in Rochester, New York. We want to be the new standard of care in surgery. And we have sold in 20 countries all around the world, but not many units. We need to sell more, and that's why we are here. We need funding for an international expansion. We want to reach break-even in 2026 with revenues of 12 million in 2028. And we are asking for 3 million, but 1 million is already compromised with current investors, Bullnet Capital, Fedeti, and a fund in New York. And that's it. We're presenting a new product with new features to improve the life of the patients and of our customers. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your presentation. Does anyone has any questions, thoughts? Okay, here one.
Yes. Well, the business model, the first is selling units at least until we deploy a base of units. But all of them are connected to the cloud, so we can get recurrent revenues from including more lenses or doing alliances with strategic partners that sell intraocular lenses and want to show their lenses in different clinics thanks to our technology.
So the go-to-market strategy is to the B2B?
Yeah, the first one is to sell units, but of course, we also have renting approaches, or we can rent the units and then sell them like a test. But eventually, when we have like a few thousand units, we can do other business models, more scalable business models, because everything is connected to the cloud, and we can monetize the information we have there. So everything is prepared for future business models based on the data, and also based on having many units all around the world.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you.
More questions? No? Okay, so thank you very much, and let's continue with the next startup, Atenxia.
Está cambiando la presentación. Ahora. Okay. Hi, good morning, everyone. Do you know that yesterday was the Dyslexia International Day, and the 20% of the population, kids in school-age children, suffers about dyslexia? I'm Manel from Atenxia, an AI platform to treat and reduce dyslexia and ADHD problems. I always like to start with this slide because people think that suffering of dyslexia or ADHD is the same of became failure or have a problem in life. Here you can see famous people that suffer of dyslexia and the same of ADHD. All of them are famous and have a successful life, and always what we want to say is that you can be like them. We were born due to three main problems: the high prevalence, because dyslexia and ADHD suffer similar patterns and have comorbidity, the social and the health consequences, and last but not least, that there aren't any solution on the market that treats dyslexia and ADHD together, and also that is based on scientific validation. We became with a platform to treat both together. Our methodology is unique and based on scientific evidence. Our market is the B2B, focused on clinicians, and currently some of our customers are the main national associations, also clinicians, and we are starting conversations with public administrations. Our competitors, as you can see, we have people on the side of dyslexia, people on the side of ADHD, but nobody is doing both of them. As I told you, we have working in a B2B business model, so SaaS subscription. Our metrics in August, we achieved 82 users and we got a revenue of $100. The team, this team also built on the past Galexia, that is an application to treat also, only the dyslexia side. And we participated in many national and international events. Recently, we were accepted in AT Health, in the InnoStar validation track from the European Union, and we are going to fundraise 200K to develop the platform and get the feedback from users and open new markets. Thank you so much, and if you have any question, or feel free to ask me.
Okay, one question.
Thank you very much. It's very nice. I think dyslexia this is very prevalent, and I think HD is as well. I mean, I really like the idea that you are doing your round and everything, but perhaps I didn't understand exactly what is the product. So what is what you are doing here?
The problems are three. First one is that nobody is treating dyslexia and ADHD together, and there's a high sorry, there's a high comorbidity, okay? That's the first problem. The second problem is that professionals that are our customers, if they want to have any solution to treat dyslexia or to treat ADHD, they have to buy 4 solutions. What does it mean? One for the detection and another for the treatment. This per 2 because you need dyslexia and ADHD. And last but not least, nobody that is in the market that treats or dyslexia or ADHD have a scientific-based solution. That's what we did it, and it's one of our value proposition because we are partnered with University of Granada with the psychology faculty, and that's what gives us the validation and the scientific papers and all of the stuff.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any more questions? No? Okay. Thank you for your presentation. And let's continue with HouseAge.
Hi everyone, my name is Yuri. I'm based in Barcelona, so my company also based in Barcelona. And I want to present to you today the marketplace of caring service for elderly. I will give you some words about the market. So the population of over 65 years old in Spain is about 20% of the population of the country, and it's grow every year about 2 and 3% a year. So it's how it's growing, and the main problem that 34% of this population is need to some caring. I mean, they depend of some caring, and as a result, their kids, for example, they need to find a lot of information where to find the providers of the caring, for whom they can trust, for whom not, and everything about this. So the value of the market of caring services now in Spain is about 7.2 billion euro, and it's expected to grow about 7% a year. So it is huge market, huge market, and by the way, with the big impact, because we need to solve all these problems. And the problems is that if you want to care about your parents, for example, you need to find the information, you need to force to find, to search a lot in Google, and then to understand, could you trust them, could you not? So, and it is a big problem. So, and the second problem is, as a result, that the companies, they have a lot of employees who need to waste the time to care about their relatives, I mean, about the parents, for example. So, we want to be one-stop solution for all these type of things, so you can go to our marketplace and to find, for example, nursing homes, housing adaptations, caregivers and staff, and organization of home care, of course, and medical center as well. So our business model, it's very simple. So we take a commission from the companies who provide this type of services, and the second part of our moving to the money, so we will come to corporation and say them that they could pay us some subscription, and they will be totally consult from us how to care about their relatives and not to waste the time, their time, I mean, at work. So I think it's a lot of details for this one, but the most important that we now need 500,000 euro to grow. It's money for their development team and marketing, and it's enough for us to reach the break-even point, and then to grow with investments or not. So we will be independent a little bit in this. And by the way, 500,000 we need for 25 of company. Yeah, thank you. We have very good team which made marketplaces before in niche marketplaces in Spain. So if you have a question, please.
Thanks for your presentation. Any questions? No? Okay, so everything was clear. So thank you very much. And let's continue with the last startup of the biotech and e-health vertical, which is Flamingo Biomechanical Lab.
Good morning, everyone. And this image that you see here happens every day in every hospital of Spain. The surgeries doesn't go as must be, and complex patients and surgery times are difficult, and sometimes all not go as must be. I'm not gonna tell you. The media says the health situation in Spain is very difficult. The queue for an image test is taking like 9 months. It's crazy. What Flamingo solves? We developed an algorithm that have the best resolution of image medical, like 10 microns, the most resolution in the world, combined with a 3D model of each patient to planificate the surgeries. How can be these models? This model can be physical, like this one, for training, advanced material that simulates tissues, and digital models, like our digital twins connected with real data of the patient. This allows us to prevent different situations and predict the complex cases how are going to be in the future. These are some examples, and we are developing our UVR simulator. Also, we have an advanced mathematical simulation to calculate how a surgery gonna end. What is the result about all Flamingo ecosystem? We reduce the surgery times up to 70%. Also, the cost for the hospital can be reduced up to 40%, and almost eliminate most of the magnetic resonance tests. Thank you to our algorithms. Why now? Why Flamingo start now? The GPD of Spain is from 1.5% and gonna reach the 6.5 to 2030, like the Nordic countries. Our segment of clients are from veterinary clinics, different type of hospital, universities, and also insurance companies. But we are not alone. We have many partners, like University of Cordoba, University of La Rioja, and working with different investigation centers. But as all companies, we have many competitors. But we see this like an opportunity to work together, to develop a medicine personalized to all of us, connect our technology and implement the best system in Europe and in the world. We work with a model of B2B business and software as a service. This connected type of model allows us to increase our scalability. In our first year, we are going to reach our billing about 120,000 euros. Our last year, we have receiving a lot of awards. The last one, top 50 of Andalusia, and top 100 of Spain by the magazine El Referente. Our team are working together every day to be better than the last day, multidisciplinary and equilibrated. But if we don't want to see any more image like the first one, Flamingo means security, life, and precision. Thank you so much. Questions?
Hi. So I understand very well the problem you're trying to solve. It looks super interesting, but I must say, I didn't really understand what it is that you do exactly.
Okay. We create 3D models, digital, of each patient, and increase the resolution and extract different tissues that in the medical image before didn't appear. We allow this to appear now and reduce the multiple tests like magnetic resonance, ecography, reduce the skew, and with one type like tomography, we can advance more.
Okay, but you still have to take images from the patient.
Yes.
So at least resonance or something.
Yes, exactly.
And so you just create the 3D models and like train them to understand what happens inside the patient and have very focused and very well prepared surgeries?
Yes, exactly. Prepare the surgery and train, planified. This one is a diagnostic model, but also in our stand we have simulation models, software and with different hardware to work and train the specialists or the students in university to prepare before enter to the hospital. This allows to upgrade the educational system alone.
More questions? No? Okay, so thank you so much for your presentation, and let's continue with renewable energies and circular economy vertical. I remind all the jury for the pitch competition that they have to vote on the questionnaires, okay? And if you don't have the questionnaire, here is, so you can scan the QR code, okay? So let's move to the next startup, which is Calpech S. Okay.
Okay, it's a pleasure to open this session. We are Calpech, nanoparticles for environment. When we buy 1 liter of olive oil, we produce 12 liters of olive meal wastewater. This black water ends up in a huge ponds for natural drying because there is no other solution. It's an environmental problem in Mediterranean countries. In Calpech, we have developed and patented a process that can use olive meal wastewater as a raw material. We transforming it into iron nanoparticles. The nanoparticles, we use them in biogas plants to remove contaminants from the biogas. So basically, we valorize very important residue in oil mills, and then we produce our nanoparticles to sell them to biogas plants to remove contaminants and improve energy efficiency up to 40% in the biogas market. Why our nanoparticles? They are 20 times lower in price than those of the market, which permit us to use them in different environmental applications that was unfeasible economically until today. And our production process is zero waste. The business model is B2B. In the first step, we give license to the oil mills to produce iron nanoparticles. This is our first plant we built in the oil mill. Then we make formulation in our facilities, and then we sell the product in different biogas plants. We have also post-sale services, which helps to our biogas clients. This is a resume of our milestones. We already sold this year 55 tons of our product. The nanoparticles market is huge. We're talking about 33 billions of euros. So we want to use all the potential of the nanoparticles, not only in the biogas market. We will produce products for renewable energy, for the contamination of water, soil, and gases, and use as a fertilizer, all of them based in our nanoparticles. So for that, we are collaborating with more than 30 companies. And finally, our team, our founders, the people who made it possible. Thank you very much. Any question?
Questions? Okay.
You're looking for an investment round. How are you financed so far, and how do you plan to execute that money?
We already closed our first round, so the next one will be at 2.27. So we are not seeking for the investment right now.
Do you have any competitors?
Yes, of course, it's a very huge technology. For good technology, you always will have competitors. If not competitors, it's a bad technology. But we have patent for that, so we protect that, which is very important.
Thank you.
Can ask more after.
Okay. Perfect. Any more questions? No?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And let's continue with Greenriot.
Hello, I'm Inigo, founder of Greenriot, a circular economy startup. Tons of electronic devices, toys, furniture in good or perfect condition are thrown every day inside or around dumpsters. These objects end up on recycling plants where are destroyed, or in landfills where are burned or buried. Why happens this? Donating, recycling, selling requires time and work, and many times doesn't compensate us. So we take the easy way, throwing it in the dumpster, nearest dumpster around our homes. No? There are activities on social media related to this problem. That dumpster diving is about rescuing objects from inside or around the dumpsters and giving them a second life, selling them and winning money. There are some influencers that earn good money with it, with this activity. Stopping activity is about when you want to get rid of something, instead of throwing it to a dumpster, leaving it anywhere on the street and sharing a photo and location of the abandoned object on the street on social media. So other users in your city can see the abandoned object and go for them. So that way, this object doesn't become waste. These are great, the circular economy activities, but social media isn't designated for this. And it requires many manual tasks, information is disorganized, user experience is horrible. Greenriot is about organizing information and communication for making easier local circular economy tasks and generating economic incentives. Will you take a photo to an object for avoiding for becoming waste? Maybe depends on your sustainability interest, but What about if you could earn a few dollars for taking a photo? I like comparing my app with Pokemon Go. Instead of searching for Pokemons on the street, let's share photos and coordinate, selling coordinates, not objects, selling coordinates. Free market, circular economy free market organizations as Traperos de Maús that works on Spain, no? It's a profitable business model. They receive donations. For example, when someone moves from one house to other, needs to leave all the furniture, so they take these donations and sell them, no? They take donations and sell them. It's profitable. And Salvation Army and Goodwill also the same business model, but on the United States, and no, the business model is great, but and it's good for the planet. I think should be scaled, this business model, but this isn't digitized. This activity isn't digitized because the apps or the web systems on the market aren't designed for this activity. Seeing a list of thrift store or garage sales near you on your city and being able to see their catalog, not for buying online, so you can pre-visualize the catalog and then go for seeing it in live, because touching and feeling an object before buying it is it has value. It has a differential value. Sometimes you buy online and it's not the same what it looks. Demand and offer ads makes matching easier. For example, we need donations for furnitures or books or toys, for example. No, that way it's for local collaboration, and that way maybe a toy or a book, instead of going to the landfill or the recycling plant, goes to hands of poor children, for example, that I think is better. That's the business model we have. There are many ways the app could be monetized, but on the first version, the idea is users can upload donations or abandons or products that we have differentiated these types of objects, and it's free for users. Just the thrift stores or the flea market organizations or the garage sales, that is a popular activity on the United States, must pay a premium subscription for creating his profile, and there could be many ways of monetizing. For example, the selling of the coordinates, getting a fee for the selling of the coordinates, or ads, or collaborating with waste management companies or public institutions, or other premium or freemium subscriptions. Thank you. Any questions? Last thing, you can access the website of Greenriot.org, and the deck, investors deck is there, and the investment proposal too. I'm fundraising with low tickets from $1,000, so you can see the investment proposal there. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions? No? One? Okay.
What's your competition, and how do you work with websites, or what's like the behavior you understand in your consumer with websites, sorry, as Wallapop or things like that? Why would people tag the item to you instead of selling it by themselves?
Yes, I think I have a differentiation from other apps. The activity of stopping that is made on Instagram or on WhatsApp groups already. There are a lot of communities that do this activity, but on Instagram or WhatsApp groups, just the user experience is horrible, and my information is well organized on my app, requires less effort and less time to do this activity about stopping, that is about sharing photos and locations of abandoned stuff. That's the most differentiative of my app, but for thrift stores or garage sales, it already has an innovation that's seen the list. I'm communicating with them, seeing their catalog. I haven't seen any product that do that. So.
Okay, thank you. One more question, very short, please.
Hi, looks a very, very interesting product. Just a quick question. How exactly do you make money?
Yeah, with premium subscriptions for creating thrift store or garage sale profile that is profitable. For example, a thrift store or garage sale, if he receives a donation of furniture, for example, that is $80 price, just if he buys my premium subscriptions and he receives a donation or increases his activity, he will be happy to buy my premium subscription. But this is in the first version we already have developed for iOS and Android. We have integrated this premium subscription and ads to monetize with Google Ad Mod API. But there could be many ways of monetizing. You have in the website.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's continue with the next startup, Therminer.
Ya empieza la primera, ¿no?
Sorry, because I wasn't actually advised before, and I prepared my pitch in Spanish. I hope you don't mind, but I'll be willing to answer questions afterwards. ¿Alguna vez os habéis planteado los beneficios que tiene utilizar un servidor como fuente de calefacción? Bueno, estoy seguro que habéis trabajado con el ordenador en las piernas y habéis notado ese calorcito que libera. Imaginaos que podéis dejar de pagar la calefacción gracias a ese ordenador. Un servidor es como una resistencia. Toda la energía que consume la libera en forma de calor. Ahora imaginaos salas llenas de servidores superpotentes, centros de datos. La mitad de la energía que consumen la dedican a aire acondicionado para refrigerar todo ese calor. Y nadie hace nada por ello. Calor que, por cierto, es el mayor uso final de la energía. La mitad de la energía que consumimos día a día se dedica a la producción de calor. Tenemos una industria que genera muchísimo calor tirándolo y otra, y a la vez gastamos gas y gasoil en producir calor que necesitamos. ¿Qué sentido tiene esto? Therminer pone fin a este desperdicio. Y para eso hemos diseñado estas cápsulas modulares capaces de alojar servidores en su interior y transformar todo el calor que liberan en agua caliente, lista para ser utilizada. Por fuera, igual que una caldera. Por dentro, los servidores funcionan exactamente igual que en un centro de datos. Y lo mejor, podemos ponerlas allá donde queramos. En mi casa, en tu casa, en una piscina climatizada o en el hotel de Amanda. Y tenemos un match. El hotel de Amanda aloja servidores y su hotel puede empezar a consumir calefacción gratuita gracias al calor de estos servidores. Nuestra visión es convertirnos en la primera plataforma que encuentra alojamiento a servidores en lugares donde se consume su calor. ¿Pensáis que estamos locos? Bueno, algunos otros ya se han dado cuenta de que no lo estamos tanto. Nuestros sistemas están diseñados para alojar más o menos servidores y adaptarse a la disponibilidad tanto en viviendas como en industria como en ciudades enteras. El primer éxito en viviendas unifamiliares. ¿Por qué? Bueno, pues porque hemos podido ayudar a familias a ahorrar dinero, a quitarles el gas. Son súper sencillos de instalar allí y nos ha servido para validar la tecnología. Los resultados, probados. Clientes ya pagando cero en su calefacción y más de un 60% de emisiones ahorradas. Somos un negocio sostenible, pero también un negocio rentable. Así que, ¿cómo hacemos dinero? Tenemos dos fuentes de ingresos. Cobramos una cuota inicial que nuestros clientes recuperan en menos de esos 2 años. Pero además, por el uso de los servidores, generamos un recurrente mensual. Y tenemos un mercado enorme. Después de hacer una segmentación, llegamos a más de 1,4 billones de euros. Un largo camino con el que ya contamos con 8 empleados y 6 partners que nos ayudan a distribuir y comercializar nuestros productos. Y es que hace 4 años nos llamaban locos, pero ahora no vemos como más competidores se suman a la carrera. Y por eso estamos poniendo mucho esfuerzo no solamente en esa gran tecnología de esa cápsula, sino un gran sistema de gestión que sea capaces de gestionar todos esos servidores de forma remota y sencilla desde un único panel de control. Todo esto gracias a nuestra experiencia complementaria ayudando a clientes a desplegar infraestructura en cloud o analizando compañías en Venture Capital. Y más de 13 años trabajando juntos. Therminer ya está haciendo imposible lo que parecía imposible. Si todavía os seguís preguntando los beneficios de utilizar un servidor como fuente de calefacción, por favor, venid y preguntad por Therminer. Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Thanks for your presentation. Questions? Okay.
Hola. ¿Para qué potencias qué potencias máximas estáis trabajando?
Pues mira, tenemos la máxima potencia 80 kilovatios. 80 kilovatios de producción térmica.
80 kilovatios en un sitio determinado.
Eso es. Básicamente son equipos modulares, desde viviendas hasta industria. Entonces se pueden poner más o menos en función de las necesidades de calor.
¿Y el intercambio es a agua o a aire?
Agua.
Agua.
95% de eficiencia.
Gracias.
Ok, varias preguntas. Lo primero está buenísimo, me parece que muy interesante, pero ¿cómo juega el balance energético total con la electricidad que necesitas para que cómo juega el balance energético total con la electricidad que necesitas para que funcionen los servidores? Punto 1. 2, ¿cómo resolver los problemas de conectividad hacia afuera? Y 3 es computing distribuido, ¿cómo vas a manejar sobre todo en zonas residenciales probablemente los problemas de latencia? Gracias.
Vale, uno muy sencillo, reducimos un 60% el consumo global porque básicamente gracias a utilizar la misma energía para normalmente un servidor estaría y calefacción, 60% de consumo menos. Bueno, latencia, segunda y tercera, básicamente tenemos
problemas de latencia. Gracias.
Vale, uno muy sencillo, reducimos un 60% el consumo global porque básicamente gracias a utilizar la misma energía para normalmente un servidor estaría y calefacción, 60% de consumo menos. Bueno, latencia, segunda y tercera. Básicamente tenemos una red privada y funcionamos, depende del servidor, dependiendo del tipo de servidor, desde redes 3G, con una red privada que está puesta con una SIM 3G, exactamente que cualquier otro dispositivo de IoT. Luego hay ciertas industrias que nos da la posibilidad de conectar, entonces podemos dar un servicio mejor.
More questions? No?
Thank you. Thank you. You can reach me out in the firm.
By the lack of a distribution network and the refilling costs are still so high. At Hydros Power, we want to offer an effective solution to this problem, and it is why we have created Stellium, a complete and decentralized solution composed of Stellium power chain, which will generate electricity and with hydrogen and replace batteries in current mobility application, Stellium capsules, which will refuel our powertrains in less than 1 minute and will store the hydrogen, and finally, Stellium station, which is a hydrogen station to refuel these capsules and generate the hydrogen at the place of consumption, eliminating the need for a no distribution infrastructure. Saving up to 28% of refueling costs and reduces the pressure by 30% in the hydrogen stations. Our market is the hydrogen fuel cell vehicles market. This market is expected to grow at an impressive compound annual growth of 25% by 2030, reaching 73 billion by that year. In this market, our ideal customers are vehicle manufacturers which will integrate our technology with a B2B direct sales business model. And also, in the meantime, we contemplate in our go-to-market strategy several pilot projects with fleet operators. We have already several projects undergoing, including a UAV where we multiply by 4 the autonomy, an autonomous vessel with transatlantic autonomy, electric forklift with 25% more productivity, and a noise and emissions-free refrigerated container. None of this will be possible with our most valuable asset, the people behind Hydros Power. We stand out for being a multidisciplinary team with extensive experience in development of products, business development, and marketing. With this team, by 2030, we will have avoided the CO2 emissions equivalent to planting 12 million trees. This has given us the financial support of EIT Urban Mobility, which is leading and seed investment round on 600,000 euro. Currently, we are looking for an additional 200,000 euro to complete this round at the end of this year. And finally, I would like to encourage you all to join us, join Hydros Power, and help us create a more sustainable future. Thank you so much.
Any question? Okay.
Hi, so this is a very, very interesting solution, but quick question, how do you generate the hydrogen that you put in all the, like, the refueling stations that you have? And what do you think of the adoption of changing like regular engines by your powertrain?
Yes, we are generating the hydrogen with conventional electrolyzers. In this case, it's our paint electrolyzer from companies such as Natura, for example, that offers us a high modularity and then be able to adapt to different sizes for projects. But our development and R&D efforts are focused in the design of these storage capsules with a swappable plug-and-play connection that allows this refueling with our cooling system and high-pressure hoses. And this is like our competitive advantages.
And how does that compare in terms of price with, for example, a regular car and the refueling?
For example, all these components that I have just mentioned have a 20% of the cost of refueling, of the hydrogen refueling right now. And with these capsules, we are able to reduce and eliminate this CapEx and also the OpEx associated to the cooling, the electricity consumed by the cooling system. So it will be about a 20% reduction cost in the supply of hydrogen in logistic application of mobility.
Thank you.
Thank you.
More questions? No? Okay.
Okay,
thank
you so
very
much.
much. And let's continue with the last startup of renewable energies and circular economy, Kai Clothes. Kai Clothes? No? Okay, so now we're going to do a brief break, 5 minutes break. But I remind you, the jury, to vote on the questionnaire of renewable energies and circular economy. And for those who hasn't got the link, it is a QR code, okay? Yeah. We will be back at 12 o'clock, okay? Thank you so much. Este es el de la hora que ha terminado. Sí. No sé si es porque está al revés, espera. Porque antes creo que te lo ha cogido. No, mira, ahí está.
Sí. Check, check, prueba. Prueba audio. Check, check, prueba audio. Check, check, prueba de audio, check, sí. 1, 2, sí, prueba de audio, check. Sí, check, 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 prueba, sí. Un, dos, sí, sí, 1, 2, check.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next part of the pitch competition. Now we have the social vertical, and the first startup is Aquí, Estoy chat, Civic House.
Hello, everyone. I am happy to be here, and thanks, Ole, for this vertical of social. We all need this vertical, so I'm happy to be here, and thanks, Cruz Roja, that chosen us. So, I am Juan Pablo Villani, founder of Aquí Estoy Chat. Aquí Estoy Chat is the most scalable solution ever built to prevent youth suicide. I don't know if any one of you know someone or have a third relationship with someone that have committed suicide or have suicide ideation, but suicide, for example, is the second cause of death in the youth ages between 15 and 29. And in terms of suicidal ideation, there are investigations and data from Spain, for example, that 46% of young people have considered suicide. So if we have here 10 people, 4 of them can be considering suicide, and this is not good, and we have to change something. And of course, there are like Teléfono La Esperanza, who is living here, will probably know that help people with a helpline. So anyone with suffering loneliness and with ideation of suicide ideation can call them. But what's the problem with that? Only 10% of the youth under 29 are seeking help through these helplines. And what's the problem here? Because these helplines are appearing in the media of maybe in the streets, in the advertisements on the train, but young people are not looking at that. They're looking TikTok while they are walking. And also, can you recall the last time you saw a young person talking on the phone if they are always talking through WhatsApp? And that's the reason we created Aquí Estoy Chat. We reach young people through TikTok videos. We create viral videos. Indeed, we have one video have more views than any video from Shakira. It has 128 million views. And we reach young people there, and then we provide them direct human support via chat of WhatsApp. And that means that that person in that moment that is suffering can receive human support from a conversation through WhatsApp. So we create these videos, and we also reach people that are suffering in that moment, and we help them through messages, WhatsApp. It's not a chatbot, a human behind chatting and conversating with other people. We have more than 100 volunteers guided with 7 mental health experts, supporting more than 1,000 users in crisis every month. Indeed, people like Pedro contact us. Maybe he's looking at kitten videos on TikTok, and after seeing our video, he starts talking with us, and he understands that maybe he can start talking with a psychologist after talking with us, and then he starts choosing life again. And we have already helped more than 50,000 people around Latin America and Spain, from people from 22 countries in the last 4 years. But we have a problem. For every one person we can support, there are 4 writing to us that we can't assist. And the number of young people that are asking for help is growing every month. And that's the reason OpenAI has funded us and supported us, and now we have created the first AI-based empathy trainer. We are empowering helpline volunteers worldwide with an AI bot. So we are not using bots to supporting people. We are using bots to train our volunteers in a more fast way. So we have role-play simulations, instant feedback, final evaluation for certification, and that's what is doing with us. This is expanding our capacity. With our same budget, we can train 1,000 volunteers, and now we can support 10,000 users per month. So what is our revolution? We are turning social media into active agents of prevention and promotion of mental health, and at the same time, we make support lines scalable by integrating WhatsApp and also training volunteers with AI. I am Juan Pablo Villani. You can take a photo of my QR. If you want to contact me, let's stop together the rise in suicides and give young people back the will to live. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your presentation. Does anyone has any question? No? Okay.
Questions? Come on. One question.
Everything was clear.
Everything clear? My English is perfect, right? Thank you.
Thank you. The next startup is Onorato AI.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ximena, and I'm going to talk about Onorato. 800 million people in the world are 65 years or older, and 16% of them live alone. This situation inspired us to create Onorato. Onorato is a parrot with artificial intelligence and computing and emotional computing designed to care or elderly. Onorato works in two ways. For the elderly, it's a friendly pet that talk to them and company. And for the family, it's an app when information you need to stay in the state of your mother or your father. Onorato scans the state of the patient and interacts accordingly of the state of the grandfather or grandmother. Onorato has 8 main functions like calls, alarms, reminders, human temperature, monitoring, fall detection, cameras, cognitive exercise, and emotional recognition. Now I see a video about Onorato. Sorry, a video. Okay, this is Onorato. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any question? No? Okay, so thanks, and let's continue with the next startup, Envita Digital Solution.
Hola, buenos días. Soy Noelia López, soy la CEO de Envita. Me van a disculpar, pero yo tengo la presentación preparada en español y, bueno, si alguien luego quiere podemos conversar en inglés y encantada. Bueno, voy a hablaros, me gustaría compartir con vosotros brevemente en estos 3 minutos cómo desde Envita estamos intentando impulsar un nuevo modelo de cuidados de larga duración a las personas mayores. Y quiero empezar con este mapa. Este es el mapa mundial de las Blue Zones. No sé si alguno de vosotros está familiarizado con él, pero marca los 5 lugares del mundo donde hay un mayor porcentaje de personas centenarias. Hay un puntito rojo que está ahí, que es la 6ª candidata, y es en Galicia, que es de donde yo vengo. Envita está basada en Vigo, en Galicia. Ahí las mujeres tienen una esperanza de vida media de 88 años. Pero vivir más no siempre es sinónimo de vivir mejor. Ya sabemos que hay 2 grandísimos retos, lo acabamos de ver también en la presentación de Onorato, que están haciendo que quizá cumplir años no sea todo lo satisfactorio que nos gustaría. La soledad no deseada y la dependencia, los cuidados de larga duración, que en nuestro país afectan ya a más de 3 millones de personas. En el año 2013 dejé de trabajar en corporates, en el ámbito de marketing y desarrollo de negocio, para hacer un giro y empecé a trabajar en residencias de personas mayores. Enseguida me di cuenta de que los sistemas, los procesos y los profesionales se centraban principalmente en atender necesidades físicas. Quedaban al margen otras cuestiones como mi identidad, mi autoestima, las actividades que me gustan. La vida se convertía en una espera. Espero a que me vengan a levantar, espero a que me vengan a asear, a que me den de comer y si hay suerte, pues igual jugamos un bingo y pinto unos mandalas. Así fue como tras la pandemia creé Envita. Envita es una startup de innovación social que intenta aglutinar modelo de negocio e impacto a la par. Son tan importantes una cosa como la otra. ¿Qué es lo que hacemos? Bueno, pues nosotros queremos impulsar un nuevo modelo de cuidados de larga duración incorporando una herramienta diferente que humanice el cuidado. Y esa herramienta incorpora 2 elementos: la historia de vida de las personas y la tecnología para hacerlo escalable. Historia de vida, ¿por qué? Porque actualmente solamente tenemos en cuenta la historia clínica para cuidar y entonces nos centramos únicamente en las necesidades físicas. ¿Qué hemos hecho? A lo largo de estos años hemos creado una metodología que se llama Envita Stories y que comercializamos en un modelo SaaS. Bueno, a nosotros nos gusta llamarlo BAS, Biography as a Service, a nuestros clientes, que son entidades que cuidan residencias, centros de día, servicios de ayuda a domicilio. Bueno, pues en este modelo que hemos creado, en este método, hemos incorporado una plataforma online que ayuda a profesionales, familias y personas voluntarias a digitalizar la historia de vida de las personas mayores a las que cuidan en una línea temporal pasado, presente y futuro. Esta plataforma tiene también actividades para hacer con las personas mayores, capacitación para los profesionales y este contenido que vamos volcando de manera colaborativa, un ejemplo, la banda sonora de mi vida, los mejores momentos, fotografías, recetas, deseos para el futuro, se convierten en algunos casos en algo muy especial, un libro de vida impreso. Luego, si queréis, os enseño alguno que estamos ahí también en el stand de Cruz Roja. Esta metodología, la historia de vida, no es algo que se haya inventado en Envita, es una metodología que se utiliza a nivel mundial en todos los contextos de servicios sociales, personas mayores especialmente, pero también con otro tipo de colectivos vulnerables, como por ejemplo personas migrantes. Nosotros empezamos en el contexto de cuidados de larga duración, principalmente en residencias, pero también estamos llevando esta metodología al mundo del envejecimiento activo, a través de entidades, asociaciones, fundaciones. Estamos colaborando con Cruz Roja ya para poder desarrollar un acompañamiento significativo en personas que viven solas y, por supuesto, también tiene un gran impacto cuando lo aplicamos en personas con Alzheimer y familias. Hasta el momento estamos trabajando con 150 centros, más de 3.000 participantes y más de 1.000 historias de vida digitalizadas. Estamos muy orgullosos de la valoración de las familias que trabajan con nuestra metodología. Pero sí que es cierto que esto es el principio. El año pasado conseguimos una financiación de 1 millón de euros, incorporando una ronda de inversión de la mano de Ship2B, Si es Galicia y Vigo Activo, y también con ENISA y con otra serie de financiación de subvenciones. Y ahora mismo somos un equipo de 14 personas que lo que queremos es seguir acompañando vidas y contando historias. Si queréis acompañarnos, aquí estamos. Muchas gracias. ¿Alguna pregunta? ¿Any question? Gracias.
Thank you for your presentation. Let's continue with the next startup, Showee Smart Wellness.
Hello, I am Judith from Showee, and first of all, I would like to launch you 2 questions. The first one is, is here anybody who doesn't understand Spanish? Okay, so I'm so sorry. I would like to express myself today here in Spanish, but later we can have a talk at our stand, which is in Red Cross, also next to Envita. Thank you. Mi segunda pregunta es, ¿para cuántos de vosotros la ducha es el momento del día ideal para relajarse? Os invito a levantar la mano. Para mí también. Pero desgraciadamente esta no es la realidad para todas las personas. Para personas con algún tipo de dependencia, y así como para sus cuidadores, el momento de la ducha es un momento muy difícil que todos desean que pase rápido. Y ellos no están solos. De hecho, en España el 66% de las personas, de los accidentes domésticos que ocurren en la ducha son la segunda causa mortal de muerte. De hecho, también en Europa el ratio de profesionales por paciente en los centros sanitarios también está muy lejos de las recomendaciones de la Unión Europea. Y no solo esto, sino que, según los datos de la OMS, en una ducha de solo 5 minutos se llegan a gastar 100 litros de agua. Es por todos estos motivos que nosotros decidimos crear Showee. Showee es la primera ducha accesible y ecointeligente pensada para que las personas con dependencia también puedan disfrutar del momento de la ducha. Con ello, les proporcionamos autonomía, intimidad y privacidad, mediante automatizando el proceso del mojado, la aplicación del jabón y el secado. La ducha, entre estas funcionalidades, también tiene muchas más, como por ejemplo un detector de caídas, que en caso de detectar que ha habido un accidente, pausa el agua y avisa inmediatamente a la persona cuidadora. Pero también lo que diferencia a Showee del resto de productos del mercado es que es la única ducha que contempla las discapacidades intelectuales aparte de las físicas, porque incluye un asistente virtual que guía y acompaña a las personas con discapacidad intelectual o demencia durante todo el proceso de ducha. Lo que buscamos con Showee es no solo proporcionar esta autonomía y privacidad y confort a las personas usuarias, sino también facilitar la tarea a las personas cuidadoras. Sabemos que Showee no sería también una buena ducha para las personas si no lo fuera también para el planeta. Es por este motivo que Showee consigue ahorrar más de un 60% el consumo de agua comparado con las duchas convencionales. Actualmente estamos instalados en 22 centros sanitarios, como vienen a ser centros de menores con trastornos de conducta muy severa, residencias de personas mayores, hospitales en la planta de subagudos, y para ellos estamos descubriendo que muchas de las funcionalidades les ayuda a validar y a confirmar nuestros objetivos, que es que estas personas puedan volver a disfrutar del momento de la ducha. Además, hemos confirmado que hemos llegado a ahorrar más de 185.000 litros de agua con estas 22 duchas que tenemos instaladas desde el pasado año 2023. Actualmente estamos validando nuestro modelo de negocio. Se trata de un modelo SaaS, el que hemos llamado Shower as a Service, que puede ser o bien pagando la ducha al contado, que son unos 4.500 euros, o bien con una cuota mensual de 167 euros, que aparte del leasing de la ducha, también incluye un aprovisionamiento de los recurrentes como es nuestro jabón. Llevamos casi 8 años trabajando en este proyecto, creando, diseñando, consiguiendo la patente, las certificaciones para poder llegar al punto al que hemos llegado hoy, y este año se nos ha reconocido con el primer premio de tecnología humanitaria y también con el primer premio de Emprendedor 21 de CaixaBank. Este es nuestro equipo, somos 5 personas, Eric, Alejandro, Eloy, Laia y yo, y todos nosotros coincidimos en que creemos que las duchas deben adaptarse a las personas y no al revés. De hecho, todos lo hemos vivido en casa, esta situación muy complicada, y sabemos que hay muchísimas personas en el mundo que también lo viven. Y nosotros confiamos en que todas las personas merecemos ducharnos a gusto. Así que si hay alguna pregunta o os queréis acercar a nuestro stand en la Cruz Roja, pues estaremos encantados de explicaros más al detalle cómo funciona nuestro proyecto. Gracias.
Any questions? No? Okay, so thank you very much. And before continue with the vertical of cybersecurity, I remind you, all the jury of the pitch competition, to vote on the questionnaire. And if you don't have the link, here is the QR code, okay? And let's continue with the next startup, which is Tokenized Green.
Hello, everyone. I guess you all know these kind of platforms that allows you to invest in big markets like stock market. But why not do the same with other markets like real estate or renewable energy? And why not allow people to invest and generate a positive social impact at the same time? Good morning, everyone. My name is Lucas Oliveira, and I'm the CEO of Tokenized. We came here basically to solve 4 great challenges that investment in real estate and renewable energy faces. First of all, it's not accessible due to the economic barriers that exist, it's not sustainable, it's not easily bankable for real estate promoters, and it's not liquid. And the solution to everything is Tokenized. We are a collective investment platform in sustainable real estate and renewable energy tokenized projects. We basically allow people to invest from 50 euros in this kind of project to obtain a profitability and to generate a positive social impact with their investment. And you will say, okay, but what's tokenization about? What is this and how it works? Okay, it's quite easy. We select a project who fits with our sustainability and viability economic criteria. We split it into small parts, small pieces, called tokens, who can be acquired by anyone from only 50 euros and gives you an economic right on the property. With the total amount collective of all the small investors, we build the project and we finally give an economic return to our small investors. Let's see an example. Imagine we want to build an eco-housing project of 100,000 euros. In this case, we split the project into 2,000 parts, 2,000 tokens of 50 euros each one, who can be acquired by anyone. With the total amount, we obtain the 100,000 euros, and then we build this project. When we sell the eco-housing project, we obtain a profitability, and we give in 1 year, for example, a 10% return on investment. We are better than our competence because we democratize investment, we make our investment sustainable, and we make a non-liquid market liquid, as you can sell in a secondary market your token and obtain liquidity of your investment. And this is possible thanks to our great team. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much for your presentation. Does anyone has any question? Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. It's difficult, the regulation. Some months ago, as I think you know, there is a new law that regulates our sector, our tokenization sector. So we are waiting a bit to everything fix better. But for the moment, we are launching project with personal loans contract and not doing the project like public. We promote our projects in our communities, in Telegram's communities. So regulation permits that, and we are trying to solve it, and we are waiting to a more clear regulation atmosphere, right? You're welcome.
Could you elaborate what you've done already in terms of projects or in terms of the number of investors? So what has been your traction?
Actually, we have more than 300 investors registered on our platform. We have more than 10 projects ready to launch on the platform, but we have only, for the moment, launched 2 projects of 50,000 euros each one. This month, we are going to launch 2 more projects, one of $25,000 euros, and one other of 150 euros. You're welcome. Yep.
Thank you. Very interesting.
Thank you.
Good question again. How actually do you, how can you guarantee return on total holders? Is it because of the price, the selling price of the asset behind that, or how does that actually work? Because 100% revenue is really very high revenue.
Yeah. First of all, we have 2 differences into utility tokens and security tokens. In our case, we are considered as a security token because we have a finance project behind. So the value of the token, it's always be 50, so it not fluctuates. But in terms of guarantees to our investors, for example, in our real estate projects, we inscribe a warranty on each loan we have. So if there is the case that the promoter don't give us don't back the loan we have given him, we can take this ground to build for us the project, and we have these kind of warranties like I don't know, correction of the commercial credits or similar. So the risk is the less possible, let's say. You're welcome.
More questions?
Okay. Thank you.
Let's continue with the next startup. Guipup.
Hi everyone. So first of all, our company is named Guipup. Thank you. No, it's no problem. Everyone is mispronouncing it, so no worries. And second of all, has anyone ever been trapped in a quicksand? Yes, exactly. I'm talking about that terrifying feeling of when the more you move, the deeper and faster you go. Now, what if I told you that most of the fast-moving consumer good companies in European Union and Latin America are facing quicksand when they're trying to expand their business internationally? Imagine yourself as a manufacturer in Europe. Your product is amazing, customers love it, but the moment you want to enter a new market, boom, you're entering a battlefield. Because the second you are there, you are suddenly facing language barriers, regulatory issues, multiple bunch of paperwork. And even if you speak the same language, who you are going to talk to? So, and you're lucky enough if you're one of these 5%, but for other 95, we have created a solution. So this is a Copilot, our AI-powered digital platform that is going to help you navigate the process of international expansion seamlessly. So everyone is familiar with ChatGPT, right? It's like ChatGPT, but it's specifically educated for international expansion. It's going to take you from point A to point theta with everything in between. Because how do you know what you don't know about the new market? So normally, the process is quite complicated. So you need to go to the organizations like ESEX or Chambers of Commerce, ask for help there. They're going to provide you with amazing information, but there you're going to be buried with paperwork. You're going to spend around 50K for evaluating your company stage, where it stands at, then RFIs, RFQs, hidden fees. What are those? Anyway, Copilot is something that makes it all seamlessly. So this is our product, and Copilot is basically your AI assistant that helps you through the whole process from the beginning to an end, helping you with the, navigating everything, starting from the contacts you need there, evaluating your company, benchmarking your product, then supply chain management, well, everything that you can imagine that goes hand in hand with international expansion. We are like on this slide, you can see other competitors, but at the same time, yes, all the companies there are serving the same purpose, is helping companies go viral, go abroad, but they are not our actual competitors because we are the only company that provides a digital AI solution that helps companies end to end. So basically it's fast, smart, tailored, and far most cost-effective. We are, we have a subscription, like our business model is B2B subscription service with plans tailored to each user. And the most important thing is that we are solving a massive pain point of a huge market. And I'm talking about almost 6 million companies that are willing to expand their businesses every year. And this takes us to the, it takes us to addressable market of almost 8 billion euros. And you know, if we take just 5% of that market, we're talking about 450 million revenue. So let me introduce also our team of professionals and experts who have more than 25 years in the field and who are passionate about helping companies grow. So why not joining? Thank you so much. And do you have any questions? And while I'm waiting for the question to be asked, this is not how presentation looked like. The fonts were different. Sorry. I needed to point it out. Yes.
Thank you very much for the presentation. Very interesting approach. My question is about, you have a SaaS solution.
Yes.
And it seems to me that maybe the business is no longer current. Like if I want to go to Latin, I'm going to need your services maybe for like 1 year or so, or 2 years. But it's not a software I'm going to need all the time. So that, my question is about how recurrent your revenues are for the long run.
So that's a very good question because this is what we are solving with the keeping the audience like in our platform, and we are solving that with the supply chain management and the final part in our AI, the SaaS solution that is going to maintain user there because they will need our services for supply chain management, the tracking system, and also the demand planning. So basically, it's quite difficult to put your product on a Walmart shelf, but it's more difficult to be there and to keep your product being there. And we're not talking only about one market, because every year, every time, different companies, they are willing to expand to different markets, different retailers, even in one market. Because we are right now talking about the European companies willing, and Latin America companies willing to expand to North America, but it's not the end. Like, we can help with everything when we have investment. Hi.
I wanted to ask, in terms of your defensibility and your moat, right, what sets you guys apart from companies who are potentially competition, right?
Yeah.
And there's some bigger players. So what is your USP? What is your defensibility that, let's say, if I have $1 million right now, how can I not replicate this as fast as possible?
Well, you will not replicate our SaaS system because it's all based on proprietary data. So as we started as a consultancy company in the very beginning, we have a very, very solid background of our knowledge and our personal expertise. Our company is basically transmitting and transforming from the manual work that we have been all doing for the more than 5 years to the digital solution. That's why we are so unique, because it's all our proprietary data and our knowledge and our databases that we have been working on so hard for a lot of years. That's why we're so unique. And it's also proved by specialists and financial advisors, so I know it's proved. Anyone else? Thank you so much.
Thanks for your presentation. Let's continue with Findit.
Okay, what's the difference between this bottle of olive oil and this bottle of olive oil? It's the same product, the same brand, the same number of liters, but they were bought in different supermarkets, and consequently their prices were different. The one in the right costs almost 13 euros, whereas the one in the left costs 8.60 euros. That's why we have created Findit, because consumers are losing money because of price differences between supermarkets. According to the OCU, by the end of the year, for the same basket of groceries, they could have saved around 1,272 euros. But what is Findit and how Findit is going to help us solve this problem? So Findit is an app where you can search for any product or scan its barcode. You can compare its price across different supermarkets. You can also save products in your favorite section to track them and to create some baskets to compare them across different supermarkets. And you can also check the nutritional values of your favorite product. But this is only one part, because Findit is not only for users, but also for businesses. We currently have 8 of the biggest supermarkets in Spain, but you may be asking if we only focus on big supermarkets, and the answer is no, that we want to empower small businesses and give them the tools and the platform to showcase the products online. That's why we are developing Findit Business and Point of Sales, a corporate application where companies can directly upload their price and products, view relevant statistics, and much more. So these are our competitors. Our main differences come from 2 aspects. The first one is that we focus on small businesses, and the second one is that we include some features to complement the the purchases. When it comes to the sources of revenue, we have 4. The first one is subscription to the Findit business and point of sales services. The second one is brand advertisement. The third one, data analysis. And the fourth one is in-app purchases. We are currently monetizing by developing tailored app and websites. And these are the unit economics. If you have any doubts, don't hesitate to contact us. We don't have much time to delve into them. And now what we want to do. So what we want to do is basically continue developing Findit Business, the platform to allow small businesses to upload their products. We want to carry out our social media strategy and plan, and we want to enhance user experience. This is the Findit team, a team made of young people looking forward to creating value to society and with a multidisciplinary background. And now you may be asking, where can you find it? So you can download it on the App Store, you can download it on Google Play, and you can search in Google, because we also have a web. So thank you very much. If you have any doubts, I would be very happy to answer them. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any questions? Here.
Yeah, in our website, we currently have 1,500 users every day that they check their products online. We don't have like ads on our website, so we don't monetize either our app or website. The way that we are like having some revenues is developing software, because the team is multidisciplinary, so we find some projects. But when it comes to the app, basically we started with the website 2 months ago. The app has been available for more or less 1 year, and the metrics are active users on both apps, about 100 each day, and on the website 1,500 each day. And yeah, we don't monetize yet in these 3 apps.
And what is your approach to scaling into the market? Is it very much advertisement led?
Sorry, what?
How are you planning on scaling into the market?
Yeah, sorry. We consider that in order to have like a strong let's say a stable ways of getting the money from advertisement, we need to have a lot of users. So currently, we think that in order to get the amount of users that will allow us to monetize, we need to spend a lot of money on marketing to make that, like the app like trendy and all of that. And we think that with this, sorry, it goes a little bit slow. Yeah, with this software for small companies, we consider that we are going to have like more revenues because of subscription, to get some statistics and some relevant information about their sector and the area they work. Thank you very much. Hi. Yeah, thank you very much. We have asked in our closest, like small supermarkets that we have in our hometown. They are actually quite interested in uploading their price. So we have developed our free version that is, it allows you to upload your product to Findit, and with that free version, you are going to make sure that your products appear with like the products of the biggest supermarkets in Spain. And we've realized that there are some small supermarkets that have very competitive prices, but of course they are not known because they are small, they are not popular. So we think that that's quite interesting for them. Then there are some other supermarkets that have some products that they don't have rotation. They are not able to sell them. So maybe uploading them to the platform may make them realize if their price is like higher or lower compared to other supermarkets, and just try to find another strategy to sell them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, visibility, basically the idea of paying is having more visibility and of course having like some ads. Let's say if I'm a small supermarket and I want to do a promotion, I'm going to be able to share that promotion to the users that are in my area. And there are like we have designed 3 plans. The one is the free one that only includes basic statistics about your business and the option to upload your prices and products. The second one is 30 euros each month that will allow you to have more premium statistics about the market in general and have the chance to use the point of sale service. And then the premium pack would be 60 euros to share like premium statistics about the market, the point of sales, and some more tailored statistics or reports, and then just a variable one in case you are a brand or anything else if you want to have a report of something that interests you. We have like some feedback regarding the potential of uploading the prices. Small businesses are quite interested. We have people are interested, of course, in having some more extra visibility with ads. So maybe we have like feedback on the convenience of on the first 2, let's say the first 2 packs, because the third one, the 60 euros a month, is not very well defined now. So we have the feedback of the first 2 packs. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Let's move over to AI health solution, Physia.
Hello everyone, I'm Marcos Valera, CEO of Solutions, yeah. And I'm going to introduce you about Physia, our health virtual assistant. What is the main problem we solve? We solve the poorly patient management, and which is divided in 4 sub-problems. The significant administrative burden to professionals, the absence of customizations in therapies for patients, solving problems across various applications, and the ineffective patients monitoring and follow-up patients. So we create the software where the professional can automate the processes to save time using artificial intelligence. We attracting and retaining customers to both sales, and we consolidate all aspects into a user-friendly platform to the professionals. The main features about the software, the first one is the AI virtual assistant. We create and personalize the virtual assistant to health clinic, and it puts the virtual assistant about the patients. So the patients is 24/7 attention. We do the ongoing surveillance and terrorist challenge. So we create the virtual assistants to provide attention in the pre-contact and the post-contact. And plus, we do the billing assistant and the marketing assistant to the health clinic. How we do the market validation? We launched the MVP about a year ago, and we did the virtual assistant integrate in WhatsApp. in Meta because we are a Meta partners. So now we launched a week ago the main software, and we validate the virtual assistant in some different health fields like physiotherapy, nutrition, and psychology, where we collaborate with a Barcelona hospital in psychology field. About the team, we come with Jorge Calvo, who is the CPO, and he is the artificial intelligence doctor. We come with Robert Oliver, who is the CPO, he is the artificial intelligence engineer, and we come with Marina Berbegal, who is the psychologist. And we appear in some important news highlighting this one that Physia is listed among the top 15 Spanish AI startups to monitor in 2024 by El Referente. And to finish the pitch, I would like to introduce some reviews, some testimonials about our clients. The first one, Clínica Víctor Díez, says, Physia is excellent. He attends to the patients where I work. We don't need administrative personnel. This is the main objective that we found the startup. Them Castro says the technology is innovative and user-friendly. This is the second objective of the startup. Customization stands out as the strongest feature. And the last one is Physiotherapia Graciela. It demonstrates exceptional attention and provides personalized care. People doesn't know who is talking to them, if it's talking the virtual assistant or the real person, the professional in this case. So thank you everyone. If you can check the QR, you can prove the virtual assistant, and if you have some doubts or questions, you can write me or call me by mobile phone. Thank you everyone. Yes.
Any questions?
Congratulations. I think it's very important that there are people working on the patient experience. I think it's very, very important. I have a couple of doubts or questions. You said that you analyze customer or patient behavior. I would like to understand exactly what you analyze. Also, I would like to understand what type of results you are searching for. What is the impact of the application? Is it in terms of efficiency for the doctor? Is it in terms of NPS for the customers? And if you have in your test already any figures on that impact, like 50% saving time or recommendation exports to them.
Yes.
Then I understand that, and we were talking about that you are a B2B platform, so you are selling this platform to clinics, doctors, and all that stuff. Sorry for all those questions.
Yeah, no. Yeah, thank you very much. We create the virtual assistant and it integrates in WhatsApp. So the patient, when the patient comes to the clinic, talk to the virtual assistant by WhatsApp. I have an appointment and I want to go the next week. So it's the virtual assistant that responds to patient. So the professional, the health private clinic, only have to watch in the software who is coming, what is the problem about the patient, and if they have some special features like is subchronic process or there is some easy treatment about the patients. So I have some KPIs we solve and we saving about 5 and 7 hours per week to the clinics that is working with us. Anyone else? Yeah, it's B2B because we prepare the software to the clinic. This one is used to the professional, and it have the calendar, the patients, the programmation, every in this platform. So we serve this platform about a model subscription. about the features of the clinic, if they are a small clinic or big clinic. So the ticket medium is about 19 euros.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you. I'm Haz Hubble, the founder and CEO at Pally, where we use AI to help you build stronger and more meaningful relationships with the people that matter. Let's be honest, our relationships are the single most important thing in our life. The reason most of us are probably here today is to meet new people, build long-term relationships, and hopefully work with these people for years and years to come. We're probably going to come around, connect with people on LinkedIn, but unfortunately, most of the time, we're then going to never speak to one another after this event. And I just think that's a real shame. The fact is, too often, we don't keep track, we don't follow up, and we end up losing touch altogether. That's what we're solving with Pally. Pally is a platform that lives across all of your different social platforms. Your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your calendar, your email, your WhatsApp, whatever it is that you're using, it then understands your goals. So whether you want to focus on a certain customer, a certain investor, or certain hires perhaps. And then using that context, it tells you who you should be reaching out to, when and why. To do that, it researches everyone extremely detailed. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. It looks at everything that that person in your network has posted online. So any social media posts on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, any podcast they've been on, it will watch it. Any news article that they've been mentioned in, it will find it. If they have a company website or a personal website, it will look at it. So it looks at every single place that person's name has been mentioned. With that context, it can then generate a completely custom profile for that person and tell you how you personally can connect with them. Maybe you're both into Formula One. Maybe you both come from London. Or maybe you're both into the same football team. It will also tell you how you can help them. I think this is really important personally. I think the best way to build a strong relationship with people is through helping other people. And so it will tell you how you personally, with your experience or your connections, you can add value to their life. So that's the profile that you get when you look at someone's contact profile on Pally. The other thing you can do is ask AI then anything about your network. So all of that data is now searchable, where you can ask your AI things like, who do I know in Salamanca or London, or who did I meet at Startup Ole? We target founders and investors, and we already have 5,600 of them on our wait list. We charge $30 per month for all of your relationships and all of your connections, and we already have $1,500 of pre-orders. We're launching live next week. We start with relationship management, but eventually our goal is to replace LinkedIn. We believe that LinkedIn today is where Facebook was in 2015. It's just not cool anymore. The question is, what's next? As for the team, myself, I'm an engineer with a finance background. Previously, I was the CFO of a 200-person company when I was 22 years old, and before that, qualified as the youngest chartered management accountant in the world. My co-founder, John, is frankly incredible. He's a two times exited founder and has previously raised millions of dollars for his previous startups. Together, we're trying to make the world more connected, and we hope you join us on that journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your presentation. Does anyone has any doubts, questions? Okay.
Hi, thank you very much. I'm kind of I'm like a messy guy, so it would really be helpful for me. So thank you very much. But anyway, I would like to understand how you're gonna build this in terms of the end. It's like a huge kind of like a marketplace. So you said you're going to replace LinkedIn. So how are you going to get all those members inside? But that means a lot of money in marketing, and so how are you going to make it happen?
So we have a two-stage process. So right now we live on top of LinkedIn. We're not trying to compete, and we're almost a single-player tool. What that means is you personally could log in, create an account, and link your different social media platforms, your email, calendar, LinkedIn, etc. And then the AI will go into those profiles and learn all of those connections and contacts. So they don't need to be on Pally for you to get the same value and for Pally to learn about who they are. Pally can do that whether they're on Pally or not. So there's no need to have millions of users on Pally for this to be useful. Even one person, if no one else in the world was on Pally, you could still get value from the product. It can still deliver all of that for you. Now, over time, as more of those individuals start using Pally, when we get to millions and millions of users, then it makes sense to start to actually say, let's compete directly, and let's have people update their profiles directly on Pally. That's when we start to compete with LinkedIn.
You guys are already available to try it?
Yeah, correct. We're launching live next week. You can pre-order today if you go to pally.com, and you can be one of the first people to use it. Otherwise, we're launching publicly, sort of free access in about 3 months' time.
Great, thank you.
Last question.
Okay, hi, awesome, very nice. I just have a quick question. So, how do you propose to get people to pay 30 quid for that?
So we're going to have a free plan, and the free plan allows you to see some of the value of the product. The free plan allows you to see your upcoming meetings and the deeply researched profiles for those people. So let's say you're meeting a new investor tomorrow, it will tell you this is how to connect very deeply with that new investor, which is extremely useful, right, as a free plan. But if you want that data for your entire network and all the people you've met up until today, that's when you would want to start to pay for it. So we can deliver some value, but then upsell to the full premium plan for your entire network. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation, and let's continue with LegalBox Plus.
Érase una vez una startup llamada LegalBox Plus que se encontró con un problema. Y es que más del 74% de las millones de empresas españolas no tienen unos textos legales actualizados, con lo cual están en riesgo de ser sancionados y además, con posibles brechas de seguridad con la digitalización de las empresas que tenemos actualmente. ¿Y cuál es la solución? ¿Qué dijo LegalBox Plus? Pues bueno, yo con mi SaaS nativo voy a aportarle a todas estas empresas a que tengan un sistema automatizado que les permita estar siempre actualizado, manteniendo una reputación online de manera activa. ¿Y cómo lo voy a hacer? Pues bueno, con mi tecnología, mi SaaS nativo que permite vigilancia tecnológica, sincronización automática de los textos legales, además un seguro de responsabilidad civil y profesional y sobre todo un soporte y acompañamiento siempre a sus clientes. ¿Cuándo nació LegalBox Plus? Bueno, pues en abril del 2023 y durante este año la han dado en Enisa, ha estado en el programa de Guaira de Telefónica y además ha creado un freemium para captación de nuevos clientes. Bueno, LegalBox Plus tiene un mercado ahora mismo de 33 millones de euros, pero no está solo en el mercado. Sus principales competidores son Timeline y Uvenda. Y el principal valor diferencial que tiene LegalBox Plus es que garantiza todos los textos legales que le ofrece a sus clientes, con lo cual le ofrece una máxima garantía. El equipo que hace posible esto está liderado por mí, soy fundadora, tengo 3 máster, el último en el GDPR. También está Pablo, que es en la parte operativa, tiene experiencia en otras empresas, y nuestro CTO, Enrique Jiménez, que lleva toda la parte tecnológica del software. El modelo de negocio es un modelo de negocio de suscripción con ingresos, nos permite ingresos recurrentes según los diferentes planes, y además tenemos actualmente unos 200 clientes en este año, todo según como los planes. El roadmap, lo que queremos destacar es en este año nos estamos centrando en todo lo que tiene que ver con UX y usabilidad de la herramienta para que sea lo más accesible posible a los usuarios. El go-to-market, captación de clientes a través de estrategias orgánicas, todo lo tenemos 100% digitalizado y además estamos haciendo estrategias con partners como asociaciones de empresas como la HouseAge, que tiene 1000 socios para también de esa manera llevar adelante nuestro software. Las previsiones financieras, destacar que el 95% de nuestros clientes son suscripciones, con lo cual este ingreso recurrente permite esta enorme escalabilidad. Bueno, estamos abiertos a ronda de inversión, ahora mismo 200.000 CAC, fundamentalmente el destino va a ser marketing y ventas, además de tecnología y bueno, desarrollo del modelo de negocio. ¿Por qué ahora? Bueno, la moraleja de esta historia es que ahora es el momento de invertir en esta startup por la internacionalización y la expansión que supone un mercado latinoamericano emergente, desarrollo de nuevas tecnologías en inteligencia artificial a nivel de reglamentación, pues mayor concienciación a nivel de privacidad y protección de datos y además un crecimiento escalonado de las ventas online. Y bueno, si quieren formar parte de esta historia, pues los invito, no sé, y me falta, bueno, faltó la última presentación, no sé qué ha pasado, y bueno, muchas gracias. Cualquier información en admin@legalbox.plus. Gracias. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your presentation. Any questions? No? Okay. Oh, yes? Okay.
Gracias. Hola, Kenia, encantada. Soy María José Huerta, soy abogada. Una pregunta en la parte de internacionalización y sobre todo de expansión, ¿cómo acopláis los ordenamientos jurídicos? O sea, que se respeten los diferentes ordenamientos jurídicos de las diferentes jurisdicciones, quiero decir. Gracias.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And let's continue with Iberian Payment Partners.
Hello everyone, nice to meet you all. Well, I'm going to present Iberapp. Iberapp is a startup that was founded in 2019, and we have developed a QR code payment where you can order and pay in your table. Basically, I would like to ask you to raise your hand currently if you have been waiting more than 15 minutes in a table in a restaurant in order to make an order to the waiter. Could you please raise your hand? Yeah, so basically, practically everyone, right? So, basically, what we have done, sorry for the presentation, the slides are in Spanish. So, what we have done is to avoid all of these problems that we have when we have a typical menu on the table, right? That are, well, to wait too much, to have less labor efficiency, and to have a lack of information, right? So basically, I have prepared here like the market size and the, well, it is, okay. It is not like well represented, but no problem. So basically the market that we have on the hostelry sector is 80,000 millions, and more than 260 locals, 260,000 locals in Spain have these problems. So basically, what we have thought is to take 1% of commission on every payment. If we achieve the 3% of the Spanish markets, it is 25 millions, and 84 if we achieve the 10%, which is too much, but there is practically no one competing on here. What we have offered is much efficient and much more cost effective than all our competitors. In this case, we don't charge a fix each month, and we have only 1%, which is the cheapest commission that you are going to see on the whole internet, because we have our own payment gateway. And also, we have integrated point of sales that are by ourselves. We can charge with any kind of phone. It can be Android or iOS, and you can directly take your phone close to the, credit card, and then you can charge. So it is much easier, right? Basically, we have created one of the best programs of QR code menus because it introduces promotions. You can introduce all kind of fidelization of clients because basically you have all of their information once they are registered and once they share you. And we have created a system of push notifications that let you know when there is a product available that is going to be for you, like ready for you. It is similar to something that Globo does, but we do that instead of in an app, in a web app, which practically no one has that. So, even despite being of the best QR solutions, the thing is that no one cares, no one uses. And it is because the hostelry sector, the owners of the restaurants, see like a duped system of information. You have the information of the waiters and the information of the clients. So it is more difficult to introduce your system and to keep your system in the market. Basically, 200 locals as clients, they continuously keep hitting and keep introducing to the QR payments. The thing is that we started solving those things and we said, okay, we are going to create a whole POS. Well, it was not the solution. We have a really good POS. It can manage everything. We have point of sale and also a kitchen system, but it is not something practical. They still will use their current POS. So we thought, okay, what can we do? You know what they really mind? They really mind if you give them the clients. This is why, for example, the Fork or Google makes money. Because you give them clients. Globo does the same. Uber does the same. They give them clients. They generate clients. So we thought, okay, how can we generate those clients for them so they will use our system with a map, giving directly them clients. So we started developing this software. And this software is amazing. It retrieves the semantic information of the objects and converts that to a vector, a mathematical vector, a numerical vector. So when you search on the map, you basically have the closer vector, and then you have the best solution. This is something we could only do with artificial intelligence, and now we have a really good map in this case that gives you practically everything. You just say, I want to go to that place, and that place is the best one that you are going to be, you can go, basically, because it is based on your profile. Also, in this functionality, we decided to create like a social media. So we introduced the clients directly with videos so they can generate revenues on the foodies. And that's it. Thank you so much. This is my contact. So everyone, if someone has something.
Thank you for your presentation. Any question? No? Okay, so everything was perfectly clear. Let's continue with the next startup, which is Neti. Neti. Ah.
Hola, hello. My name is Unai. I'm the founder of Neti, and I'm here to introduce you Neti, which is a platform sales with AI employees. Yeah, maybe AI employees could sound a little bit tough, but this is the next generation of AI. So could you imagine 72% of your work time on manual and repetitive tasks, such as updating CRMs, doing follow-ups on LinkedIn, for example? This is actually a reality. And even if more than 10,000 automation platforms exist on the market, this problem exists. Why? Because they offer rigid solutions, they require a high learning curve to use this platform, and 3, even if they say they are no-code platforms, they still aren't. So Nitty is different. Nitty is a platform where you can deploy your AI virtual assistants, and then they work for you 24 hours without any break, performing on apps like a human. And yes, you don't need to have coding skills because you can automate as fast as you can type and click. So the platform is very Gmail. 2, you tell Nitty what to automate, for example, sending personalized messages through LinkedIn. And 3, Nitty handles it for you and reports back. So imagine that you have someone working for you on your LinkedIn account while you are sleeping. So yeah, we have some competitors. We differentiate ourselves on 3 aspects. So first, we offer a real no-code platform. 2, we have like unlimited apps and actions to automate. And why is this? Because we do not connect to APIs. We do human behavior inside different apps, such as I have said, LinkedIn. So nowadays we are focusing on sales, but our idea is to grow to different industries, including marketing, HR, finance. So if you want to accompany us in this growth, we have now our investment round open, so yeah, we can talk later if you want. So join us and shape the future of work. This is Nitty. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your presentation. Anyone have any doubts? Okay.
Hi, good morning. Thank you very much for the presentation. For me, it is not clear what is the difference between Nitty and other platforms. They are called outbound sales platforms, that they do this automatic sending of LinkedIn messages, emails. They also curate some information for those leads. They also use AI for personalization of the messages. What is the difference between what you guys are doing and this type of platforms?
Yeah, it's working. So thank you so much for your question. What we do, first of all, we are not focusing on to sales, but really our AI that I have shown you before. I will go to the slide. If this, let's see. No. So what we do is that we perform like a human in apps. So in the background, we go to LinkedIn, for example, to make actions. And one of the differentiations in outbound B2B is that we have seen that the replay rate, for example, LinkedIn is very low. So what we do is we analyze perfectly the profiles nowadays, and we see the match between the pains that this lead could have and what you are selling. So there is where we enter nowadays, and the big differentiation is that the AI that goes through your LinkedIn, analyzing the context, analyzing the profile, and making that that actions on your accounts. So, and also everything is not like only close to sales, because these AI agents work from text. You can say what they must do, and they go to these actions inside of your LinkedIn account.
So how do you guys differentiate from Phantom Buster? I'm sure you know about them. So they're obviously the largest player in the market. So we know some of the guys in there. So it seems like there's a lot of overlap and they're covering the majority of the market. They monopolize that market. What is your differentiality compared to them?
Yeah, thank you also for your question. What they do is really... So we introduce a new, at the new era of AI that now, like I can show you a demo after this presentation if you want, and yeah, you can see there the AI working and making actions in a website. That this is the main differentiation in our Nitty platform. They only scrape and they export data in a very traditional way, and we have there our differentiation. So we can talk later. I will show you if you want.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And let's continue with the last startup of the vertical, Certifirma.
Hello, good morning to everybody. My name is Miguel Ángel Pérez, CEO of iCommunity Company. And we are here to present you our new product, Certifirma. Certifirma is the electronic signature revolution, okay? Well, everybody knows that in today's world, any company needs to manage their documents in a secure and efficient way, okay? And any kind of company needs to sign the documents. And this sign needs to be secure and traceable. The problem is that the current solutions, they don't guarantee this traceability and this security. So these solutions have poor usability on portable devices mainly. Well, Certifirma is a blockchain-based solution that provides advanced electronic solution. This is not the digital sign. This is the next level of the digital sign, the advanced electronic signature that use biometric verification. So we don't use the digital certificate, okay, to verify the identity of the signer. And we also use the blockchain technology to provide the traceability and also the security and the transparency for all the signing process. So our value proposition is clear. For one hand, we improve security, integrity, and traceability of the documents. Also, we reduce, in this sense, the possibility of fraud with the documents. In this way, we increase the digitalization and legal compliance, and we offer an easy integration in the other corporative solutions as an ERP or billing software, etc. Well, this is the market. It's a big market, you know. The market of the signature solution is very, very established. Our business model is very, very simple. It is based on the signing packages. We have a mixed strategy with direct sales to the companies and also to provide a channel for the partners to sell the solution and to distribute and integrate the solution in business softwares. This is the co-founders team. It's an expertive team with more than 20 years of experience in Ensayos S solutions, business technology, blockchain technology, business development. And this is our milestones. We are a startup of 5.5 years of life, okay? And in this moment, we are seeking for funding. The company iCommunity is raised previously $2.5 million to develop other solution that we have as our blockchain as a service platform, IBS, in where is based all our vertical solution like Certifirma. And in this moment, we aim to start a round of $1 million for the first quarter of 2025. So thank you very much, and please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. No questions? Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation. Now, before we continue with the last vertical, which is GovTech, I remind every jury of the pitch competition that they can vote this vertical, fill in the registration, the form, and also I have a QR code so you can see it. Okay? Perfect. So let's continue with the last vertical and the startup CrowTech.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Paolo Manenti from the DevSense company. We are a company based in Madrid. We are 10 people in total, 5 of them with a PhD in tech-related stuff. We have developed in these last 2 years synthetic training solution for the military and law enforcement sector. Maybe you're not familiar with this kind of sector because it's a pretty specific one, but actually it's moving around 30 billion per year in terms of simulation and training, synthetic training scenario in the military sector. Why all the military and police are moving from traditional training to synthetic training? Mainly because the traditional training are quite incomplete and static. They are expensive to build and to repeat, and actually there are some blind spots on how the person is performing. One important blind spot is on the psychological side, how the military is feeling during the training. So for this reason, we developed DevSense, that is an end-to-end solution that provides synthetic training, and we can adapt to live training, virtual reality training, and as well augmented reality training. The solution is based on 3 different modules. The first one are the experience, mainly the protocol, the mission that the military need to perform. All the missions have been created together with the military, with the service intelligence, or police, for example, and can be quite different from a shooting in a school, from a sexual abuse in an apartment, from welcoming immigrants coming from a different country. We can create quite fast different kind of protocol and mission. The second part, the second module that I think is where we are different from the most of the company in the sector is the monitoring of all the different parameters of the person doing the training. Apart from all the traditional biometrical inputs, we are monitoring much more. One important thing, and we developed this sensor in-house and we have a patent, is that we monitor completely the weapon that the military is using. The grip on the weapon, if it's sweating or not, the distance of the finger from the trigger, and other parameters. With all this data are going in a data lake, and we show in a dashboard for the instructor or for the psychologist to see how the military is performing, and at the same time how he's feeling, if he's feeling some peak in terms of stress. So we've been working for more than 2 years. We have invested as a founder around almost a bit less than 1 million, and we receive a 400K grant from the CDT. All the company, 100%, is in the end of the founders. We've never raised outside investors so far. We have, of course, a quite good relation with many entities in Spain and a couple in US, where we've been paid pilot, collaborative pilot with them. And right now, we are in the stage to finalize the product to be easy to commercialize, to have a turnkey solution. For this reason, we are raising 900K, better from an investor from the vertical of military to finalize the product and to start the go-to-market in the OTAN countries. And if you have any question or any doubt about the military training, just let me know. Thank you. I see a question there. Ah, sorry.
Thank you so much for your pitch. And just a little question. And what about your competitors? Mainly Indra and their big tricks and other VR solutions, mainly focused to the military. Thank you.
Actually, you mentioned Indra. More than a competition is our channel. Actually, we are working to Indra to sell to the government. Yeah. So we pitch to the police. We say, okay, you're working with Indra, fantastic. We are building the solution with Indra. Indra is a system integrator, and we are one of the vendors. It's going, well, I think you're aware that selling to the government is quite a tricky element. So we need to go through big system integrator anyway. And tell Indra, Telefonica Defense, Leonardo Finmeccanica, we have many relations with all these guys.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you.
No, okay, let's continue with Borg.AI. Vale, genial, gracias.
Hello everybody, my name is Rafael and I'm the founder and CEO of Borg.AI. My journey started as a physicist, but over time I transitioned into AI and software engineering. And as I was consulting for a large pharmaceutical company, I realized the accumulated costs for running LLM-based technology with platforms such as OpenAI or AWS Bedrock. So what started as a personal project to leverage open source LLMs is now a fully private GenAI platform nowadays, with offering endless customizability for our clients through its modular interface and modular architecture. Our mission is very clear, and we aim to offer solutions for solutions for businesses in order to enhance their operational capacity. Some of our target audience include government institutions or businesses that are looking for fully private generative AI solutions and air-gap solutions that are fully secure. We're keen on building strategic partnerships thanks to our rich feature set. And a good mention would be we're working with a large town hall here in Spain in order to process public licitations or public bids and generate them efficiently and privately through our platform. Another great mention would be our SQL connector, which essentially allows business people and non-technical executives to extract information from data warehouses and SQL databases using natural language, just using natural language through our application. Another key partnership we're exploring is we are currently exploring a partnership with a data center focused on AI-specific hardware. Essentially, what we're building with them is something akin to AWS Bedrock with a pay-per-token-based subscription model, which will essentially be cheaper and more affordable than OpenAI and AWS Bedrock, essentially offering the same thing. That also gives us the flexibility to offer more flexible on-demand LLM-based solutions alongside our standard and serverless deployment options, which are subscription-based. We also recognize the power of our modular AI, Gen AI platform, and we're building SaaS on top of it. So we currently have a legal analysis SaaS tool that is being validated by industry experts and lawyers in order to cater to the demands of the final client. Another good mention would be Borg Vision, which is coming soon, essentially using multimodal LLMs to privately and securely give rich textual descriptions on images and videos with huge applications in security, satellite imagery, and traffic management, among many others. Another great mention would be Borg Search, which essentially automates completely the search of complex documents, such as public bids or jurisprudence. So we come here to Startup LA to build strategic partnerships and secure a go-to-market strategy, as well as our position in the market. We're also very happy to announce that we've been selected for Web Summit 2024 in Lisbon, so we'll see you there if you're attending. It's a great honor for us, and any questions that you may have, I am very happy to answer them, as well as show you our live demos, which will be going live this afternoon after 4 p.m. So thank you very much.
Any questions? No? Okay, so thank you very much. And we move to the last but not least startup, Tu Trámite Fácil.
€20,000 million. This is the amount of money destinated for aid that has not been given last year in Spain. And this is due to three main problems: lack of information, bureaucracy, and deadlines. This issue is growing because in the last 5 years, the government's aid budget has increased by more than 32%. This is why Tu Trámite Fácil was born, to connect the aids with the beneficiaries. We are trying to solve this problem by these main principles: information, easy of use, no bureaucracy, and self-processing. Our goal for Tu Trámite Fácil is to be the app all Spaniards use to apply for their aids. People based on their profile and characteristics could access to aids they are beneficiary and apply with one click. We will charge users a success fee from the aid they receive. Currently, we have created a website using these tools, where users can check if they meet the requirements for an aid. They can apply with us for fixed fee plus a commission. These are some of our metrics for 2024. We have managed to generate over 50,000 in revenue. Right now, our focus is to help individuals, but we also have B2B2C agreements with different companies. This is the market we are targeting. With just 5 aids, we are looking at a market worth over 27 billion euros. Here, we can see the scalability of the business. Reaching just 1% of this market would generate over 27 million in revenue. If we expand the number of aids to 10, we would be talking about 40 million. And if we expand to 15 aids, we would be talking about 50 million. But our goal is to process all aids. This is our roadmap. We aim to have 10 aids available on the website and fully automate 2 aid processes by the end of 2025. To achieve these goals, we are planning a funding round of 200,000 euros. The funds will go towards marketing, development, and talent. And this is our team, my partner Fran and I, both law graduates, along with 2 software developers, Pedro and Jose. And remember, with Tu Trámite Fácil, applying for aids has never been that easy. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. Any doubts, comments, question? No? One, here.
If you could questions in Spanish, please.
Sí, ¿operan solo en España o tenés pensado ir a otros países? Y si operas en España, territorio general, digamos, todas las comunidades autónomas, todos los ayuntamientos,
Claro,
todo.
de momento la idea es que nosotros vamos a tramitar todas las ayudas y subvenciones en España, pero sí que podemos expandir también el negocio a otros países.
¿Tienen pensado hacerlo?
No, todavía estamos solos, no estamos centrados en España con ayudas directas a personas físicas.
Eso te iba a preguntar. El ámbito, es decir, entiendo que es en España, con lo cual son todo tipo de ayudas para personas físicas, tanto de autonomías estatales o incluso puede que sea también europeas, que haya, o no sé, es que no sé si hay.
Es cualquier tipo de ayuda que se pueda tramitar para personas físicas, o sea, para personas directas, ¿de acuerdo? Las pretendemos tramitar todas. O sea, primero vamos directamente a personas físicas y después de poder tramitar y automatizar todas las ayudas para personas, iremos también para empresas. Y una vez tengamos todas, ampliaremos a otros países.
Vale. Y actualmente, que habéis puesto por ahí, ¿qué es el success fee que cobráis? ¿Depende del tipo de ayuda o cómo va esto?
Mira, dependiendo del tipo de ayuda, nosotros cobramos ahora, por ejemplo, nuestra ayuda estrella es la ayuda del alquiler, porque nuestra ayuda estrella es la ayuda del alquiler, ¿de acuerdo? Entonces nosotros cobramos una cantidad fija, que suelen ser o 50 o 80 euros, y la comisión es del 5 o el 10%, dependiendo del plan que haya escogido la persona.
Vale, y entiendo que tienes un tipo como de buscador o algo así, que poniendo tu perfil te dice el tipo de ayudas que tienes, etcétera.
Nosotros, tú puedes entrar a nuestra página web y a través de un estudio personalizado, ¿vale? Con unas simples preguntas, normalmente son 10-12 preguntas, nosotros validamos con las bases si tú eres beneficiario o no. Nosotros a este formulario, ¿vale? Le hemos aplicado lógica fiscal y directamente nos aparecen las personas que cumplen los requisitos y los que no. Y las que los cumplen, le damos la opción de tramitarlo con nosotros y ya le realizamos toda la tramitación.
Vale, gracias.
Nada.
Okay. More questions? No? Okay.
Muchas gracias.
So that's it. Thank you very much to all the participants, startups during the pitch competition, and so on. Again, I remind the jury to the pitch competition, the vertical GovTech, that fill the form. And also, I hope to see you in the fair and in other activities in Startup Ole. Thank you very much.
No, para pasarte la presentación de la tarde luego.
Vale, ¿o la tienes ya? Si la tienes ya, la dejamos ya hecha.
Vale, dame un segundo. Ya puedes cerrar. Ya puedes cerrar.
El directo, nos vamos de directo ya. Espérate, aquí tengo que...
¿No has cerrado el directo todavía?
No, está cerrado.